I'm out Delaware, my niggas
the
is
youngest in
everywhere.
charge.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is everywhere. 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 Talking they looking for me, the pussies they never there.
I'm out Delaware and I met you already. 2 and 5, you already gang, we all heavy. Said I couldn't do it and I did it and they ain't let me. PD told me get him, I got him, who gon' check me? City on my back, you can hate it, you gon' respect me. Sit back and watch me work, tell them haters I started flexing. Team getting busy, you missing, we can get reckless. Talking like they do this, get fraud and it's their profession. Study the balls, no dialogue, just pay attention. You niggas want respect, you earn it cause I don't give it. Swag upper class with a hood, persona with it. Connected in places, you need permission just to visit. How you #1 in your music ain't never mentioned. See you swerving in traffic, you ain't living how you spittin'. You already gangs and gang, you should get with it. Can't get a thing that's official out Delaware, remix good.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, the pussies they never there.
I'm with my little brother Downs, they bout to let Ali Mo go. You already gang, you already know, yo. Champagne, campaign, uniform polo. Last name, cocaine, Poppy call me Coco. Cause he know when niggas say close to the Tony like Manolo. You know me, you could get it by the OZ for the Lolo. Yeah, I'm heavy here, I'm out Delaware, I'm everywhere. D-A-B-K, M-I-A, they love me there. We fucking there, get a telly there. If they hungry there, let's get money there. Chewing like a gummy bear, never scared. Him a heavy here, I'm out Delaware, you can catch me there, you already, yeah.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, the pussies they never there.
This is where we be at, you already. Some places where that D at, my swagger make you relax. You already gang, I don't think you wanna see that. Men in my city, they agree how you don't see that. Haters, bunch of frauds and perpetrators. Broke now, won't be broker even later. I'm the coach, you niggas just a bunch of players. Real deal, Holyfield hooking. Rap like a vet, but I'm an all-star rookie. Scratch that, I'm nothing like these rap cats with these rap raps. Lying about they trap, this is where we at, scrap. We everywhere, and where you from, we heavy there. You already.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, the pussies they never there.
Fuck it up, big. Fuck it up, big. You alright?
It's recording.
Okay. Yo, I'm Desire One.
Officer Desire One.
Yo, I'm the top of the pop.
And this is Captain Ariel here.
Yo, I'm Desire One.
Desire One.
Yo, I'm the top of the pop.
This is Captain Ariel. You watching?
Captain Ariel, and this is the RudeInSpeech. I'm Desire One.
Desire One.
Yo, I'm the top of the pop.
This is Captain Ariel, and you're watching RudeInSpeech.
So if you tired of podcasts where you not getting the truth and they not hitting on the topics that you want, then you better come over to RudeInSpeech. If you tired of podcasts that's not going to get down to the meats and potatoes, then you need to come to RudeInSpeech Vidcast. Alright, we got some shit. Y'all made this up. Use that. Right like this.
Shivers too. Shiver, a lot of shivers.
Yeah.
We haven't met.
Yep.
But the vast majority of men can't stomach it. It's a special type of weirdo that can, but most men can't. And it's always crazy to me that men don't want to take horror seriously and really commit to a horror, but they still have sex with it.
So I took some towels and I started wrapping the towels around my knuckles.
Oh shit!
And I started beating them up.
He was like,
I started throwing them things up. Look, hey, I was fighting for slavery.
You should go talk to him because talking to me, I'm gonna go tell him.
right. Bitch, I never liked you anyway.
I ain't like your ass no way. Take your ass home. I ain't never liked you in the first place.
You're like, I've been waiting for this. Go ahead, say more. Tell me.
I've been telling him you was a piece of shit.
Let me tell you what this chick said.
I told you about this bitch, Ariana.
Productions.
We are here, basically to I don't know why we here.
Anyway for that.
I'm just here because it's nothing else really to do.
It's Friday night.
We got jobs, but we ain't got nothing to do.
It's Friday night. We here. We're available.
Right.
We got opinions about things.
Available is crazy.
We have opinions about things.
Right.
And
Yeah.
man, we're here.
Yeah, man. So how's everybody week go? Because I know my week has been hell this week because, I've been, working an overnight shift.
Yeah, overnight is terrible.
Yeah, that got to be hell.
People don't need to be, and then people don't need to be up at that time. But I had to deliver some stuff in North Philly. Now, I honestly I've never felt like that uncomfortable.
Damn.
No, I'm talking about while performing my work duties.
Oh, about doing the slavery or whatever.
Because I'm sitting there damn, I'm sitting here with a truckload of Amazon shit. So if I'll be a great lick right now.
You remember the block, you said you was on Broad Street, but you remember the
block is on Broadway.
Cross Street
No. But I was I know where I was at. I knew they was like, yo, we need a black person to deliver this shit. Because
the Negro.
There's no white people that would have done that. They probably would have done it, but they would have been like, okay. They probably wouldn't have did it because it said North Philly on the package.
They would have arrived on time.
North Philly is pretty much rough all around.
Yeah, because it was 3:00 in the morning and it was live. I was like, damn, man, nobody right? Because usually when you go to the suburbs, places like that, it's sleep. People are dead. It's dead. No, man, I seen people on bikes. I seen crackheads walking back and forth. I seen niggas, 2 niggas, 3 niggas walking together. I'm like, niggas looking up at the truck. I'm like, man, let me go on and get the fuck up out of here because niggas looking at you know what I mean? I'm like,
the funniest shit.
I gotta get out of here.
The funniest shit you told me, you was like, you was seeing the one dude, he rode by on the bike, he went one way, and then he came by on the bike another way, and then he came back and he was walking.
Yeah, look,
then
man.
He said he came back, it was like 2 dudes with him.
Yeah, I'm like, let me go ahead. As soon as I seen that shit, gone. I'm not sticking around for that. I'll be a great lick. Nigga just,
right.
You know how much, look, you know how many packages is on there, man? God. It's like 10 pallets full of everybody's stuff.
Damn.
Had the whole hood lit.
Like, I'm talking about hundreds of packages.
Socks.
Yeah, just whatever you wanted to order. I'm talking about whatever, electronics, whatever the hell you.
T-shirts.
Because remember, at my point, it's at the point before the sign to get it.
Right.
You get my point? So it could be a computer, it could be anything expensive. That's on my part. I'm just getting it to the place where they're gonna require you to, the last mile where they'll require you to say, "Hey, sign for this computer."
Right.
But at my point, it's just a computer on a pallet.
Damn. So that'd be the perfect time to get it.
Right.
When it's in your hands.
So I'm like, oh man, I'm not trying to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like Philly crazy. Cause like, even if a nigga say, yo, give it up, I'll be like, all right, no sweat, you can have it. Nigga be like, bow, just so he can say he shot somebody.
Right.
Nigga still might probably.
I still shot the nigga.
Especially if you fucking like a little somebody. That's usually who would be somebody young. It wouldn't be like no seasoned criminal. It'd be like, nigga, 15 years, I'm 17.
He like, yo, guess what? I shot a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I got these iPhones, nigga.
Right. And now I'm in the hospital or whatever. Right. Lord allow if I make it to the hospital.
Right.
But now I'm in the hospital because some young nigga wanted to get, stripes.
Right.
You know what's the challenge of being black? And it's fucked up, but it's the honest truth, is that we all struggle with not trusting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're right about that. But see, this is the thing. But what I do know is that, like, okay, even though like brothers such as yourself and Azar War are more enlightened, but then the reality of it is a lot of our brothers ain't enlightened.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it's like, even though I love you and all that because you're a black man, but I still gotta like keep you at a distance because you not as enlightened as I am.
Right.
And I know that even though we black, you're gonna take me as a lick before you go and deal with somebody else who might have it. You'll rather just take it from me because
you got that big ass truck.
Yeah, you got it right here. Eddie's in the hood. Oh man, did y'all see the video? It was a girl. She was in Philly, and niggas she was delivering like Amazon packages, and she came out, and niggas was just running on the.
Yeah, I see.
Niggas was just running on the niggas just running on her truck and just taking shit. They were just emptying out the whole truck. She was just standing there like,
That's what you can do.
And she couldn't do nothing, but
she was out there like,
it ain't her shit anyway. I probably let them do it. It ain't my shit nowhere.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, you're right. It ain't
her
mine.
situation is this shit. The truck ain't even her situation.
Yeah, but like, so when I finally decided to come back because I was trying to like drive around to see if it was like a place that was like safer, but it was like nowhere.
Not in the media. You gotta like driving
around.
You drive around the corner.
Yeah, I'm driving around. It's still niggas like. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, like,
and a big yellow truck.
Right.
At 3 a.m.
with no graffiti on it.
Yeah. The cops like, oh man. So I'm like, so I went when I did go back to the post office. I was sitting there, but while I was sitting there, I was like, okay, I can't really drive around anywhere because there's no real place I could go. And them streets are small, so you can't really drive everywhere. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna have to stay here. And I was there and I was like, what was that? I'm looking in the mirrors like I'm looking. Then I look like this. I look, then I'll be like, I'm not go back to my phone.
Cause a nigga gotta be bold though to drive a box truck.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like this. I'll be like looking, like I look. Then I go back to my what's the name? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was kept. Then I seen this one car pull up, and then this girl jumped out, and she walked up to the gate, and then she unlinked the chain.
First shift.
Yeah, and so, but it was like around like 3:30, 4 o'clock. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. Them mail people get up early.
Yeah, they got to.
And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, hey, I got these packages for you. Let me go ahead and get these off. So I get the hell out of here. But then when I went to Ambler, Pennsylvania, sleep. I went through the whole thing. The cops were asleep. Everybody was asleep.
They was like, turn that truck down.
You got that bloody. They turn that.
Hell yeah.
Park that motherfucker.
Push that bitch down the street.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was just sleep. And you just see like the dynamic between the black community and the white community.
Come on.
Yeah, the black community's up. Not because we like to be up in the middle of the night. It's because we hustling.
Yeah, that's a good time to do crime.
Yeah, we hustling. So we all through the night. It's hustling.
There's so much drugs you can sell at 2 p.m.
Yeah, Philly ain't no joke, man. Philly's a scary looking place, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like when you in like I say like North Philly, different parts of like West, Southwest, all that. It's big and it's small at the same time.
God.
And if you want a block where Because remember, all these brothers know each other.
Right.
And you just a nigga in the big yellow truck sitting at the end of the block. They like, wait a minute, okay, all of us know each other. Anybody know that nigga in that truck right there? Nah, I don't know that nigga. Hold on. Somebody walk past and see what kind of tag he got. The crackhead already done walked past. Oh, they say Delaware. You know what I'm saying?
Delaware. Okay.
Oh, yeah, he from Delaware? Oh, yeah, all right. But see, the one thing about Philly, though, that I did have that was to my advantage is niggas don't know if I got the hammer.
Right. That's true.
Because that's one thing about Philly. Niggas got the hammers up there. Because it's so dangerous, that could be the thing that could keep you safe.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, niggas, you gotta be bold around something like that. Because like there's so much with a truck that big, it's so many factors.
Right.
Me and Kat was in Kensington one time, right? We was in Kensington, and I'm up there just doing, just getting content. And Kat, and I said, damn, Kat, we probably should have had the hammer or something out here. And Kat was like, I already had the hammer. I had the hammer the whole time. I'm like, damn, he had the thing on him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. He didn't even tell me he had the thing on him.
Right.
But he would have upped the pipe on a nigga.
Right.
And that'd have been that.
Now you getting to your Vlad.
My, you know what I mean?
Yeah, now you living up.
Hey, look, my goofy ass out there trying to get content. I'm out there trying to get content.
Man, what is like living out on this street?
Yeah,
what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah,
riding the dope block.
Cat would have been like,
calm down.
Cat would have been out that motherfucker and started blaming shit down.
Like K&A, that's like a real like drugs.
Yeah.
Because we was in front of a random nigga's house.
Yeah.
And remember the nigga came over to you and said something about.
Yeah, where was I filming out there?
Yeah.
They came up instantly out there.
Yeah, there was a couple. Yeah,
but it was just like it was like any cow. It wasn't like there was nothing even happening in front of the crib.
Yeah,
we just happened to be talking to some homeless brothers right there.
Yeah,
there was some activity
right in front of that house where the cat walked up to us. Nothing was gonna happen.
The house that I was parked in front of
over there. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, the thing was, we just interviewing any old, because so many people go up there
the
anyway.
Bulls, they came down and shit, and they had them standing guard like right there. We ain't here for y'all.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that one thing that I do give it to them though is that somebody gonna come see you and up there in K&A.
Yeah, for sure.
They gonna come see you. You ain't just gonna stand out there and just get content
because all that shit is drug related and none of it is just a neighborhood.
We should be more like that. More black neighborhoods should be like that.
That's true.
They gonna come see you. Like maybe we shouldn't have so much disdain for each other, but when you see other people walking around, like when you see them damn, what's the Mormons on that bike, somebody to be like, yo, what's up? What you doing around here?
Right.
The problem
with this helmet.
The problem is the only reason niggas is like that, especially like in Philly, only reason niggas is like that is because of drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In Philly, other cities, they'll do it just because. But in Philly, the only reason a nigga ever would act like that is because he trapping over here and he don't want nothing disturbing it or he worried about that all the time.
Yeah.
So he but other than that, in Philly, nigga wouldn't care that you walk down the street.
Yeah, because even I feel like that now too. Because I think it's like at a certain point in your life, like when you're getting older, you gotta have a car.
Right.
Like me walking through at 2 a.m. is crazy.
Yeah, walking at 2 a.m. is like that's the only choice I have. That's the only reason I would be doing that.
I expect a young nigga to come out the cut. They be like, nigga, put your hands up.
2 a.m.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna be like, well, what's wrong with the young niggas? I don't want to be like that. I know. You get to a certain age, nigga, you're not supposed to be walking around no more.
Right.
Like walking through the hood, 2 a.m, 3 a.m. You ain't supposed to be doing that, man.
Nah.
You know what I'm
saying? You already probably made some mistake.
Right.
You made some mistake in life.
Yeah. Right.
So you're walking around the hood. You're walking anywhere. That late at night is walking around.
Yeah. And guess what, right? This is some crazy shit. So my front door, right? My deadbolt on my front door, it looked like somebody was tampering with it.
Oh, shit.
Because now you can't stick a key in there. It's damaged.
Oh, damn.
Somebody trying to get in?
That's what it seemed like. Because I'm trying to get the key in there. When I came back, I'm like, what the fuck's up with the damn key? Why the key ain't going in? And my rib said something. She was like, heavy. She was like, a deadbolt just don't mess up in the middle of the night.
It was working one day.
Yeah, it was just working one day, and all of a sudden now it's just jammed up. And I'm like,
but you got cameras on the front of your John though, right?
Yeah, but bill was late.
Oh shit!
So you don't care about your safety.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta go ahead and pay the $1,000 that what's the name try to get, but Xfinity. But
let's do Ring.
I think that
Ring is the joint.
I think that somebody did tamper with the front deadbolt lock.
Deadbolt.
Yeah,
deadbolt. So not the one you turn, but
the deadbolt. Like maybe somebody tried to pick it or do something with it. But I wish, now that I know, it's definitely an eye opener that it's very real possibility that somebody could have been trying to get in. But if they do, if somebody happens to get in, they're going to like regret it
very quickly.
Yeah, somebody in the house.
Because I mean, I don't want to kill you, but I will. And I don't want to go back to jail, right? But I'll go back to jail if it means that it's for a reason like either like pushing the truth,
life or death,
right? Or if I got to protect my family.
Damn right.
And if I got it, like I'll be happy to sit in prison for 10 years if I know that I saved the lives of my family.
I'm like Kevin Hart. I got planned out scenarios, man. I mean, gun department.
Yeah.
Medicine cabinet.
Yeah. And I'm going, and I'm just gonna do what anybody, any real nigga would do, man, in that situation, man.
Right.
Did y'all hear about when somebody broke in the LL Cool J crib and LL Cool J said he walked down in the kitchen and he saw a white man standing in the kitchen?
He's like Marilyn Manson.
Standing in the kitchen.
And whooped his ass.
Yeah. Yeah, LL Cool J.
It was like some crazy, like wandering homeless motherfucker.
Yeah, but just imagine that though.
That's crazy.
That'd be his.
It's the middle of the night. You like, man, I'm gonna go downstairs and go grab a water real quick. I'm gonna go grab a water out the refrigerator. You go downstairs. There's some white man standing in the kitchen with the lights off.
Damn.
So now you got to react, and you probably walking downstairs in your boxers or something.
Damn right.
Beat the brakes off them.
Now you got to beat the brakes off a nigga half naked.
Beat the shit out of him. Beat him like crazy ass whoop.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Yeah. So you got to do it, man. You know what I mean?
And you got your cameras, so you gonna have to turn that in of you whooping somebody butt ass naked.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit done ran through your mind for a quick second. Like, I'm butt ass nigga. I'm gonna have to turn this in this video. I mean, whipping this dude butt ass naked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right after I finished.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got to be testosterone back up.
Good.
That's dope,
nice.
man. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I run through those scenarios a lot in my head, like somebody breaking into the crib, like all the time, like
I do too,
regularly. But it's like the other times it be like every now and again I think, ain't nobody coming here, because it's like most people that it happens to, it's what's the word? It's no, I ain't gonna say that, but what I will tell you is the fear of crime is a lot higher than actual crime.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, because we had got a what's the name too. We had got that paperwork. They put out flyers of some sexual predator had moved around the corner.
Yeah.
Right.
And then all of a sudden now my lock is fucked up. All right, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know, like sexual predators, they could see like your rib or something. And be like,
that's my point. My point is your fear of somebody breaking into your crib and raping your wife is a lot higher than the possibility of that actually happening.
Yeah, because now I'm
not saying don't prepare for that. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
I watch too many documentaries.
Sometimes you gotta be a little realistic about your thought process.
I mean, if they say, because nowadays, niggas is gay. The nigga run in your house, like, look, all right, everybody get on the ground, and you gonna give me a blowjob.
He be like, I'm gonna tie the strongest one up first.
Hey, check it out. And then your rib like, be strong, baby.
And you in the room like, I don't know nothing about hog tie. Why you want a hog tie?
Yeah, niggas, LGBT is running rampant now, man.
Be strong, baby.
be strong, baby. Like, you be like, all right, baby, be strong. You know what I mean? You don't know what this thing gonna do, but he say, look, man, you gonna give me a blowjob.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like, I'll be watching a lot of these, like,
that's crazy.
A lot of these daggone documentaries, right? And the one thing that always allows the rapist or the murderer to actually do the job is people giving the benefit of the doubt that they're gonna be let go.
That's never.
You know what I'm saying? So I be telling my red, like, you can fight, You know what I mean? If anything was to go down or I tell my son, you know what I mean? Don't ever expect that somebody who's trying to kidnap you or trying to do something to you, you know, they only want to just do a little something and then let you go and leave. No, they want to kill you because they want to get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So plan on dying. You know
Right.
what I mean? Plan on assuming that they want to kill you, that they want to murder you, that they want to do the worst thing that you can think of.
Yeah, because
You know
if a nigga get in the back seat like drive, I'm be like, all right, let's get it.
Right. We gonna die.
The nigga gonna be like, hey, stop. Wow. We gonna be rolling. Nigga gonna flip out, and that's it.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna crash into the
I'm crashing on your side.
we're gonna crash into the police department.
Right. Yeah. Right in the front because I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, we gonna
Matter of fact, I'm
crash
gonna start saying crazy shit. You know, I've been waiting for somebody to do this, man, just so I can do this. Wait, what you doing? Don't even worry about it. I've been waiting to do this, man. I'm a terrorist. You ain't know. You got the terrorist card today.
Yo, you remember that money remember that show? I mean that movie called Money Talks.
Go with Kai.
You remember with Chris Tucker?
Yeah.
Remember we was when Captain Zanya you came over that night?
Yeah.
And, Money Talks, but it was like the gangster dudes. They was chasing after Chris Tucker, right, in the movie. And so one of the things Chris Tucker did was the dude had like came up to him and he pulled out the gun and he walked up on Chris Tucker, but Chris Tucker was on the phone. Yeah. He was like, hey man, the police want to talk to you. He's like, they on the phone. They want to know you were yet. The nigga looked, and the nigga just like, they started running away. The nigga started running away because the nigga was like, yo, the cops on the phone, they want to talk to you.
They want to know where you at, right?
And that's what I would do. Like, hey, the cops want to talk to you, man. Hey, they on their way. They want to know where they can come pick you up at.
That's a funny ass movie right there, yo.
Hilarious. I've never seen that movie. Besides the little clip we watched.
Money Talks? Oh, man, you got to watch that.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, that's funny.
He's like, I will slap you. I will slap you. Even in the shower, eating at picnics.
That's funny as hell.
Oh, man.
So how many people we got in here, man? Who we got in here?
Man, we got 5 people up in this joint right now.
5 people?
Man. Folks fronting tonight. Man.
Okay, so all we need everybody to do, the people that is in here, we just need you to
go ahead and share. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And big shouts out Barack Wanah, of course, faithful. You know what I'm saying?
Barack Wanah in the building, man.
You know, one time.
Is the time still the same in Canada? Like, is it like 3 hours behind, or it's like the same as here?
Same. Toronto is the same.
Oh, it's the same. Okay.
Yes, we are still on the East Coast.
Yeah. So
yes, we got a couple people.
I definitely want to go to Canada at some point, but I also want to go to Alaska too. You could drive to Alaska, but you got to have a passport to drive through.
Gotta get your port.
Yeah, but you could fly to Alaska without a passport.
Oh, where?
Yeah, you can fly without a passport, but you just can't drive without a passport.
Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Some Eskimos?
Yeah, but I seen somebody that drove. Somebody drove up there. I was watching their YouTube. They drove. No, they're just a regular transit van. Yeah. They drove from Miami all the way to Alaska.
Damn.
No, Key West. They drove from the furthest point. You know,
to the bridge or something.
Yeah, they was in Key West and they went all the way up to Alaska, all the way to the tip. And then when he was driving, he was like moose was on the road, bisons was on the road.
Damn.
Like it was meese. The hell with deer.
It has a meese out there.
Man, it was all of that. You ever seen a bison?
Yeah, I definitely seen them, but them joints is big as hell.
Yeah. Them joints is out in the middle of the road. Like, you can't just roll through like that at a certain time because them bad boys is in the road like a deer would be in the road. But it just imagine crashing into a bison.
I hate deer. And
guess what? It ain't no service out there. It's a wrap. You on that road, it's a wrap. You just out there, it's a wrap.
Need a map.
You can hang it up. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
But what's going on in the news today? I think it was something about
the
earthquake. I did feel something like shaking today a little bit, but it was like a tremor, I guess you would say.
So what did you think it was when you felt it?
I just thought maybe it was like the wind was blowing the house or something like that.
God damn, it was so strong as when y'all.
Yeah, but it was like, that shaking, like you feel like the shaking. The rocking, but it didn't feel like it was like the actual brunt of it because, of course, it happened in Jersey.
It started in Jersey and it spread around the surrounding area.
Yeah, so I definitely felt it.
But a 4.0 is kind of is a pretty big shake, though, ain't it?
Yeah,
it was 4.8.
At the place where it actually goes down.
Yeah. The only reason we felt it down here is because it was so strong where it started.
Yeah.
I remember I was only experienced one. This was like way back. The one that I think
some years back,
DC,
right?
I want to say DC was the.
I remember it was like probably 2012 or something, maybe.
Yeah.
And I was at work, man, and we sitting at work, and next thing you know, it started shaking, and then it really started moving and shit. And I'm like, yo, so I jumps up and run. My man Cliff was like, he was standing in the middle of the doorway. He was like, yo, ain't we supposed to stand in the doorway? I was like, fuck out of here. Move. I ran so fast, he was on my belly. Like, I was still going.
Yo, you know what I heard they say they come from? Now, of course, we know it's the Lord. But they say it come from the oil. Taking the oil out the ground, like all the oil, because it doesn't. You know how like the oil like greases it up. You know, like greases everything up. So when you take all the oil out, it's like you're messing with the
I heard some shit like that.
The shifting of the tectonic plates.
Yeah, it's not supposed to like remember we're supposed to take from the earth for a certain amount of time,
right?
And then you're supposed to let it replenish itself.
I think that oil supposed to stay in there. I don't know.
Right. I don't think it's supposed to be like coming out the way that it's coming out like that.
Stay in there.
And it's because we're taking it out of the ground. That's supposed to oil things up, you know.
Right.
And it's gone. And then when it you're using it all up, it's just like, it's just like an engine. You know, if when all that oil goes. What happens to the engine? That bad boy start locking up. Ding, 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 ding. That's what you start hearing when you go down the road. Your engine start going because you ain't got enough oil in that joint.
Right.
You know what I mean? But unfortunately, on our side, it makes people die.
Right.
You know, people die because
because you gotta siphon all the daggone goods of the earth.
Right. Because like we're supposed to let the earth. I forgot the scripture. But you're supposed to let the earth chill for a time.
Right.
It's like the year of Jubilee or something.
Yeah, it's like, you take from the earth, then you let it chill, replenish itself, get back right, and then you take more.
It's about farming. Back then they wasn't drilling from the oil.
Oh, okay.
It was about farming. So you farm for 7 years and
then let the dirt chill.
Yeah. But that's scientific too, because you can work a piece of land so much that it's not fertile anymore. There's no nutrients in it.
Yeah, that's horrible though.
Right,
man. Hey, but did you know something? Right, you know that you can get land right now, like say in New Mexico, for like $5,000, $2,000. It's just land though. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do with it.
Right next to a donkey in a hill.
Yeah, like what could you do with it though?
No, you could be out there. I think land like that is for people that don't want to be around people. That's if you don't want to be, if you just want to be out somewhere and live off the land and be to yourself, that's the type of move you would make. But if you want to be like in the mix, like us, you don't.
I met some Native Indian women and stuff like that when I was out on the road in New Mexico. The Navajo tribe, they were Navajos.
You got some Navajo?
And I asked them, I said, I went to go, I went in there to go buy something because I was like, well, let me go buy something. Let me support my Israelite brothers and sisters, man. So I went in there. I was like, all right, how much is this book right here? Because I'm about to buy this book. And she was like, $30. I was like, God damn. God damn.
Said, it costs like $25.
I'm like, yeah.
Ship that motherfucker here.
She's like,
let me get the book.
It probably is expensive because you got to think about all the time it takes to get stuff out there.
Right. Yeah, she was like, and then I was like, hey, did the white man ever keep the? I was like, did the white man ever keep the covenant with? Did he ever keep the treaty? She was like, yeah.
Like he's a spy. He's a spy.
She didn't allow me to bait her into my question, answering my question.
It ain't bait, just a yes or no.
But she said, yeah, the white man kept the treaty.
That's probably not true.
That definitely ain't true. That's a matter of fact. That's one of the things. That's one of their famous terms that they use. The famous coin term that they use is failed treaty.
Something I noticed about our people is that like like trying to have common ground, like on like say like the oppressor, as like maybe that might be a way in.
That'd be the hardest thing.
It don't work.
That'd be the hardest thing.
It don't work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this devil has been like too like deeply embedded into our DNA.
People are scared. That's really what it comes down
to.
Yeah. But it's like generations of being scared. It's not just, you know, one generation that went through slavery, or one generation that went through systematic racism, or one generation that went through police brutality. It's like generations and generations of the same dynamics over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you get to now, you know, we all subtile and just want to just go along to get along.
Did y'all see when they did a social experiment, right? So they was in the barbershop. I know y'all probably seen it. It went viral. But they was in the barbershop and a white girl came in. She said, "Hey, baby," to the dude who was cutting hair.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the dude was cutting hair. It was all a social experiment. But the white girl came in. She said, "Hey, baby, would you know when you getting off?" And he was cutting hair like, all right, baby, I'm about to get off or whatever. Then it was another black girl who was the one who was hating on the white girl. Yeah. Was like, "I don't approve of that. She need to get her white behind out of here, you know, blah, blah, blah." And you know who actually responded to her? A black chick. It's like, you sounding mad stupid right now. You sounding wild stupid right now. Yeah, you a bird. And the black girl it's all a social experiment. They're all working together. But the black girl came at the other black girl.
The black girl that was aggressive was not in on it. She was
right. She wasn't in on it.
She was reacting to what she thought was real.
Right. Yeah. She was reacting, but the way she came at the black girl was just crazy. Yeah. Like she had so much aggression to this black girl for expressing her approval of interracial marriage. Interracial relationships. And the black girl was like, "You're just stupid right now. And for us to go through what we went through, I can't see how you could come at another person and do the same thing to them." And I'm like, wow.
That mentality you learn from your oppressor. The whole mentality of
because we went through,
you can't fight fire with fire, or you gotta be the bigger person.
Yeah,
that part.
The nigga who wins says that. Yeah. The person that already won be like, after they already fucked you over and did you dirty, like, you can't fight fire with fire.
Right.
You don't want to be, you don't want to be bad like me.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm a piece of shit and I just fuck people over and
you're not like me.
I abuse people and exploit them. Don't be like me though. I exploit people and rape them for all the money they got. Don't do what I do,
right?
Because they don't want you to do it to them,
right?
Yeah.
And we think it's like we take on we just take all the trick. We take on every trick from the people that are trying to destroy us.
Yeah, God. I want to do the same thing that they did to us when it's our chance. Like I want to pull out that whip, like.
Yeah, I think I'm
like, what's your name? They're gonna be like Jamal.
I'm gonna be like, sing us one of those white boy spirituals.
They be like,
they're gonna be like,
see the shining.
Y'all won't be there.
They're gonna be like, blinded by the light, wrapped up like another motor in the night. Yeah, I want to hear all that.
I want to hear all that shit.
Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights.
Lock them doors and turn the lights down.
Sing it with some feeling, goddamn.
Stop. Believe it.
Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. That's an amazing song.
Don't stop believing.
That's an amazing song.
Sing me one of them old European spirituals. Don't stop.
That's an amazing song.
That is an amazing song.
Yeah.
It's objectively a great song. That's an inspirational song.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh no.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's funny as hell.
I'm all for that, man. You know, I think it just comes with the mindset, man, changing. Right. You know, that's why, you know, I'm just so glad I got around the brothers I've been around, you know, for this last almost 10 years of my life.
I think a strong amount of black people definitely would prefer a society where we at least have a level of autonomy, a level of separation and freedom in the black community to stand on 2 feet, where we aren't like so deeply ingrained in American culture, and they're so dependent on America or other races economically, at least. But the problem is people are, like I was saying, scared.
When we was talking off camera about like what I was saying about like our standards today, like what I'm saying about that is like our way of like our mindset of like what it takes to be famous or what it takes to win.
About
I think is conducive to.
Terry Crews was saying, he said a lot of times you gotta do something for free first.
Not necessarily that. That's perfectly fine because you got to do things for free. Right. Basketball. Anything you play.
Pretty much.
I'm just saying our idea of the game that is set out for us to win at is set out by the oppressor. Meaning like okay, I know like it's all coming out now with this whole Diddy thing going on.
Right.
It's all coming out now. Like. Everybody's talking about Hollywood and like what it requires for you to be where you're at, like in certain places. Now, I'm not saying that we're not talking about talent. Right. Ines said something crazy too. Ines said he tried to
get him back in that back room.
Nah, Ines basically said that. He said what they'll do is he was like, they'll give you all the bad bees.
Oh yeah.
They'll give you all the bad bees. You have sex with all the bad bees. And then he was like, then you'll have all the threesomes you want, all whatever you want. And then it's like, he said, then like the next time they'll send like a dude in there with you. You know what I mean?
He'll be fucking with you.
Yeah, he'll be fucking with you.
He'll be having sex.
And then he's like, after that, you like, damn, well, I guess I did everything. Well, I guess I haven't tried that.
Yeah, you know what? It's crazy. You know what? It's funny as you bring that up.
God damn.
It's crazy.
It's funny you bring it up.
There ain't enough vagina in the world, brother.
I know, right? Well, Will Smith, right? It was his video that just surfaced, whatever. And he was talking about how he made so much money to the point where he doesn't know how to be happy. Right. And the only way that he could be happy is through other people, right? But you gotta think about it. When he was saying it, I was looking at it just a little bit different. Because you got these nasty dudes that's running the industry and stuff like that, and it makes you think like, dang, do they get to the point where they've done everything?
I think that's happened. Did he?
They done everything, they experienced everything, and now the only thing that really makes them feel some type of happy or some type of joy is that control or power.
No, you're on. You on to something. Like those people that travel the world, right? People that travel the world. Got 2 passport books or whatever. Then they start getting into what they call, it's a form of terrorism. It's called dark terrorism. Mm-hmm. You ever heard of that? It's like dark terrorism where they'll go to like a war-torn country.
Right.
Like they'll go to like Beirut. Yeah. They'll go to like, the Congo and like, in Africa. They'll go to like places where it's absolutely dangerous to go.
Right.
You mean
for the thrill because they've been everywhere and done everything.
Did everything.
Tourism.
Yeah, it's actually a show called Dark Tourism.
I think you said war. You said dark terrorism.
I said terrorism. Oh damn, sorry. Yeah,
I know what you meant though.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, dark tourism.
Yeah,
and it's like because the people done so much. It's like I'm just going off your point.
Seen everything. Yeah.
It's like when you've seen it all, you've done it all.
Nothing.
You start to look at things like, well, what can I do? Like, I guess it would be more so indicative of, say, a person who takes a lot of drugs.
Right.
Something like that.
At some point, you smoke as much weed as you can smoke. Next time, you're like, well, maybe I can sniff a little bit.
Try some coke.
Yeah, maybe I can snort a little coke.
Maybe try to
I remember General Mojave said, he said, when I was in the world, that's what I like to do. He said, I like to snort coke and hurt people. I like to hurt people. I like to snort coke and hurt people. I said, God damn.
I think okay. As far as the sexual thing, I feel like something already had to happen to you for you to slip into.
I mean,
we said it. Sorry, can you say that one more time?
I was saying that as far as the sexual thing, I feel like something already had to happen to you for that to
take place. Yeah,
for that thing to for you to into that.
I agree with that. But then it's just like
I think it does happen.
You switch the camera. You talking?
Oh, Salagi. I definitely agree with that. That you had to have some type of, you had to experience something. But I don't know, man. It's just like for that to come out of Will and the way he said it was almost like I don't get excitement out of nothing anymore. You know what I'm saying? So now I have to find something that makes me excited.
Why that statement gotta be sexual?
Here we go with that again.
Thank you for bringing that back, though. Thank you for bringing the conversation and steering it back, because I did have a point I wanted to say.
All right,
about what Will Smith
about the whole gay stuff.
No, my point was to say, okay, if like say if we were in charge, would the rules still be the same to obtain a level of celebrity and meaning like where it might be, and I'm saying this loosely, but like like some Illuminati type shit or like some secret societies type shit or some sex cults type shit. Is that going to be the things that's put in your path, like in deep Hollywood? Not saying like all Hollywood, huh?
We was in charge?
No,
right.
No,
of course not. No,
right. Things would be different, right?
Yeah.
So maybe people would be able to get famous off of their actual talent.
Well, and that was my whole thing before, is that they because we made a comment last week about how they don't know about like the biblical and how we are and how we're not supposed to wear dresses and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But it's the Jewish it's the little hats that run that industry, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, what I mean? They not trying to allow, and again, this is and again, what I'm playing is that person who just wants to believe everything that's out there, like what they're saying as far as this whole Illuminati stuff, and you got to do something, have an alternate lifestyle in order to get big in the industry and stuff like that. It's so easily to believe that now.
Well, okay, I'm going to cut you off, Sloggy, but it's okay. It's not far fetched. Like I don't think it's like what people think of it. Like, okay, the Illuminati. Oh yeah, they're just this group of people or whatever. I think it's just the people that are in power, right?
Right.
Just happen to be homosexual,
right?
So
but
if you want to get those types of gigs or whatever, not saying that that's what they're going to say, okay, you got to do, but it just might be that person like a Lee Daniels or something like who's a top producer director in Hollywood,
right.
You might be around him. You might be out
right.
with him. You might be drunk around him. You might be, all those things, and he might make a pass at you.
Right.
But because who he is, if you're a person that's, you might want to come up, from this situation. You might, let them go ahead and, touch you or something.
I mean,
and I'm not saying that this is not like, this could be anybody. This could be the hardcore nigga. This could be a woman. This could be a man. It could be anybody who's in that situation that wants to get money out of the situation. Think about all the people, like all the women out there who we look at as beautiful that's doing OnlyFans.
Right.
Women that you think is like all upstanding. These women are putting their bodies out there for a fee for people to watch. That's going to be on the internet forever.
Ever.
For money.
Right.
Just imagine what somebody would do to get in the movie.
I mean, with
Lee Daniels.
That's that's true.
If you think about it, if you even think about it like this, right? Patrice O'Neal, one of my favorite comedians, right? He talked about the belly of the beast. I don't know if y'all ever heard about this.
Yeah, explain to me.
And he talks about how there's an enormous line of people that's looking to get into the belly. You know what I'm saying? So what it is once you get in the belly, you feeling all good. You know what I'm saying? But what happens is that they start to poop you out. You know what I'm saying? So you so used to being in the belly and you like being in the belly, you understand that if you get pooped out, in order for you to get back into the mouth of the beast, you got to go through that whole line with everybody who's willing to do whatever to get in. So instead of you getting pooped out, you willing to do whatever you can to stay within that belly. You know what I'm saying? And this was depicted in the whole Nickelodeon joint.
That I'm glad you segued into that.
Yeah.
I paid for it.
Yeah,
I paid for it.
That was a dope.
It was like $6.99. You got to watch it, Cap.
Oh, I mean, I think I'm hanging around y'all.
Okay, so you don't remember you when you was growing up. Did you watch Nickelodeon?
I watched Drake and Josh.
Okay, Drake. Okay, Okay, Drake and Josh. The actual dude.
And, few other ones.
The actual dude. Which one is Drake?
Drake. Yeah.
Drake was the skinny
one.
Yeah, Drake was getting molested.
He was saying that his what is that shit called?
He was getting fucked by the goddamn. The dude who was the
designer or something like that.
Mr. Pickle, the pickle guy.
The pickle dude, yeah.
The pickle guy from Nickelodeon. Like this is like a top dude in Nickelodeon who like was in all the shows. He was like he had a cameo on all the different shows, like all that, Kenan and Kel, all them different shows. And he was a top guy. He was actually raping.
Yeah, he was
and molesting Drake.
He did.
From Drake and Josh.
The boy said anything that you could think of imaginable, like the worst thing you could think of, he was doing. And like it was crazy because the boy, he was like, when you think of it, it's just like, oh, all right.
That's why all them damn pickles.
Yeah, right. How about that?
And then a lot of those situations on Nickelodeon, like when we watched them as kids, we didn't know, but they were sexually. They were sexually charged jokes.
Yo, when they showed that joint about Ariana Grande,
where she was pouring the water, she was pouring the water on herself, and I'm like,
damn, I saw something with the one guy, the main guy, everybody talking about the chunky devil.
Yeah,
I forget his name,
mm-hmm.
but it was a clip where he was doing an interview with.
In the
hot tub one, I forget who from what show.
Mm-hmm.
But he was doing an interview in the hot tub with a shirt on.
Yeah,
and the girl was in there.
Yeah, and it was just weird.
Yeah, and remember the one? Her name was Penelope Taint. Penelope Taint.
Yeah.
Her name was Penelope Taint.
That's crazy.
But it really was, huh?
That wasn't her real name.
No, that was a skit. Her character in the skit was Penelope Taint. But on the flip side of that, the actual writer of it. They like those writers. They write like sexually suggestive things because the joke is not really for us. The joke is for them to laugh about it.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like how at some point, and
not for the kids.
That's what I was like really pushing. Like at some point, we got to start to believe a lot of these things that a lot of these things that they be saying about the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like what about you got all that sexual stuff, right? What about all this these blood sacrifices?
Here we go. All right.
So I'm just saying.
What happens? Okay.
I don't know a lot about that.
If we believe in the whole what are you saying that we should believe in?
All right, here's we should believe what the scripture says. You know, I mean that's but
you know,
I'm talking about what we should believe as far as
the industry.
Yeah,
I believe that you can get to a certain level. All right, just don't go to the point where you want to be too rich because there's people who have gotten to that level. Like when you trying to have you trying to have Rick Ross type house, like
Bakeem Woodbine. Remember Bakeem Woodbine? He got an interview out right now. Bakeem Bakeem Woodbine, right?
He's an amazing actor.
Bakeem Woodbine. He got an interview out right now.
Uh-huh.
It's a viral clip. He said that he didn't do well in Hollywood because of the fact that he said you got to do it. What he said sneaky little freaky things or something like that. But he said because I didn't do those things, he's like you're going to be by yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not going to get called all the time. But he said he weathered the storm basically,
harder.
And now he's coming out on the other side.
It's gonna be harder.
And he's finally getting to his money and he's finally getting on his just due. But he could have gotten it a long time ago if he would have played the game of Hollywood. But he chose to stay separate.
Because the fact of the matter, you can't ignore talent, right?
Yeah.
At some point, you got to just say, all right, this person is talented. I got to have him for this role in order for this movie to make me money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then you got people who just aren't that talented, but But then what about Nori? Remember the Nori clip? You saw that, right? When he said when you and Ollie, when you're going up, there's a door.
Yeah.
Like, what do you? Okay, let me ask you that. What do you think? What do you think about that? What he said?
I don't know what that door is. I don't know what that. Y'all would have asked him what that means.
He said there's a door. He said one of the doors. He said I'm not sure if that's Illuminati, but he was like there's definitely another door that's homosexual. He was like, and if you don't go in either one of those doors when you're in your career, he said you making 50,000, you going platinum, all of that. He said there's a time where there's going to be a door. Right. He's like, one of the doors over here to the right, that might be Illuminati. I don't know exactly what's in that door. He was like, but then there's another door that is like homosexual. And he said he's like, but if you don't go in either one of those doors, he said they'll be like, well, you go ahead and you do your thing and good luck. Good luck on your career, by yourself, basically.
Because again, there's those people who have experienced all the happiness in the world. And the only happiness they get is controlling you.
Can I say something real quick? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I was trying to put like a real type of understanding on it. Like, looking like, okay, it's not necessarily. It's just those people who were in power, like the dude on Nickelodeon, right? The producer on Nickelodeon. Those people who were in power are sexual deviants, right? So they might be more inclined to give you those benefits of, if you're willing to, like, let me tell y'all something, right? I went to a white boy party before, right? When I was in the world, right? I can tell you, right? I'm at the white boy party. I'm at the white boy. Now I'm a nigga, man. I smoke weed, right? I'm in the world. I'm smoking weed, right? Right. I go to the white boy party. I'm in there doing whippets.
I did whippets before.
You know what I'm talking about, Cat?
Like the balloon.
With the balloon, with the nitrous in the balloon. And I'm like, yeah, man, yeah. You know what I mean? I'm acting like a straight white boy in there because I'm around all these white people. I'm the only nigga around all these white people. Right. And I could imagine how it would be if you were in the upper echelon of society. Right. And these people are, the top person at Nickelodeon, the top person at, Fox Network, the top people at this, and they're in a party and they're like, hey, and they walking around butt ass naked and you like, well, this is, maybe this is what I need to do. Why you not naked? And they be like, look, man, you want to get on this next movie, man. Look, I know Steven Spielberg. He's cool, but he just happened to be a sexual deviant.
You know what?
We say that.
But you know what's crazy? It's
right.
It's funny.
Would already know to do.
It's funny you said that because remember what was one of the things that happened with the dude that was raping the boy Drake? Right? They had letters of character. And all these people, all these actors and directors and writers was writing about how, he's a good guy. He's this, he wouldn't do this. They even had to the point where it was some of the actresses that was saying he must have been tempted, to the point where he would do this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
remember that part?
Because you're around
But what I'm saying is
temptation.
No, what I'm saying is that they instead of them saying that he's a good character, blah blah blah. What they're saying is that okay, he might not be a good person, but Drake did it. It's Drake's fault.
Look, man. Let me. Okay. What I'm trying to say, my argument is to say that it's not as complicated as we think it is.
I would agree.
Meaning, it's not as complicated as most people would think it is. It's just the people that you're around are just weird.
I get what you're saying now.
They're just weird people, and you're like, well,
Yeah, it's
a lot of weird people in that industry.
It's a big part of the culture, or maybe you could even say a subculture within that culture of being an entertainer, is having a lot of at the very least you could say having a lot of sexual freedom.
Right.
Yeah, they're just weirdos.
And if you. If you're at the party, if you're hanging around and you don't do that thing, you're just not
You said it, Cap. Once you was having, you said it a while back. You said when you're around, when you hang out with white people, you gotta be prepared to be offended. I think it was something like that.
Yeah. He did
so that's why Lil Baby's at his party and he getting sandwiched.
Yeah,
because the white boys at this party are billionaires.
But the white man isn't.
You don't want to make them feel uncomfortable.
But that white man isn't saying. He isn't saying. Little baby better let me hug me.
Right.
Hug him or I'm going to take away his record deal.
Right.
He's not saying that. That's what I thought.
Right. He's not saying that. No. He's just like, hey, bro.
It's just if he doesn't do it, though, like you said, he's not in the in crowd, so I just won't support him.
Right.
That's it. That's it right there.
Hold on. Say that one more time. Say it one more time.
I'm there's a big part of at least a part of the culture and entertainment industry where people are very sexually free. Right. And if when you're around, when you're at the party or you're hanging around and they start being sexually free and you don't get down with it, you're not in the in crowd. They're not somebody that they can I guess relate to or trust whatever.
I got you.
Like
right, because you're gonna look crazy.
So if they don't give you a deal next time around, it's not necessarily because it's not so much of a conscious. Well, I guess it is a conscious, but it's not so much of a calculated decision. Just more of, well, he wouldn't even let me fuck him in the ass yesterday.
Right.
So why would I?
Right.
Like that?
Why would I? Yeah. Go
I
to
guess
war.
on a regular level, it's kind of like
I see what you're saying.
on
Right.
a regular level, it's like if you work in a regular slavery and they go out to
Yes, that's what I was about to get to.
Oh yeah, here you go. I know where you're about
if
to
they go to the baseball game,
I
or
was
if they
about
go
to
out
get
for
to that.
drinks.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly
No,
it.
At a regular job, that's what they do. They say, we're going out for drinks. If you don't go out for drinks, they ain't gonna fire you necessarily, but they won't gravitate to you as much.
Right.
And you might lose the promotion next to the guy that does.
Listen,
Right.
Cat,
that's heavy.
See,
I like
now
that.
that concept
Yeah, I
makes
like
a lot
that.
more
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, like
This
more.
is what I
Yeah,
was trying to
that's what I'm trying to say.
That concept makes a lot more sense.
This is exactly what I was trying to say last week before we got cut off.
That makes a lot more sense.
You know what I mean? Because I was literally going into what you just said right there. Is exactly what I was about to. Oh, Sly.
You got the camera?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to go in, and then we got cut off last week.
Yeah,
is how in the workplace. That's how it is. You know what I mean? When you're a supervisor going into management, you know what I'm saying, or going into the upper levels. One of the things that they'll do is they'll say, "All right, listen, we're gonna have a meeting at the bar, or we're gonna have a meeting at this diner, right?" So everybody goes to the diner, and everybody's there, right? And then they'll be like, "Let's get some drinks in here."
Yeah.
And the drinks will come around. You always got that one person that wants to act like, we're not supposed to drink. I'm good. All right, no sweat. You don't make it to the next level. You know what I mean? And then you got the person who's like, all right, man, I got to go home. And they'll make their announcement like, hey, man, meeting's over. If you guys need to go, you can go ahead and go. You know what I mean? I'm going to stay here. And then the people that's there, the managers that's already at that level.
Those are the people that's pretty high. Yeah, they're pretty high up.
They're like, oh, yeah, we about to turn up. And you might have your one homie be like, nah, man, you want to stick around. You know what I mean? You want to stick around.
Mm-hmm.
And you chilling. Next thing you drunk. Now you see the big boss. He's sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And he's hollering at everything.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And everybody's out there and they getting loose. You know what I mean? I remember there was just one gig I had. They took us all the way out to Nashville, Tennessee, man. We were staying at the Gaylord Opryland.
But you're right though.
But it was like they everybody was getting loose. And I was sitting at the table with the VP of the company, and we up there, we getting lit. And because of that situation, I was able to move up in that company. You know what I mean?
Well, remember,
because, you know what I mean? Just hanging out.
Remember, like what we're saying, which you're so right, and you're heavy what you're saying, because you're making me think about a bunch of things. Because that night or that time that y'all have, like with the vice president or whatever, that's what y'all collectively share. Yeah. So like when y'all walk through the office the next day, he's like, what up, man? You know what I mean? The people that went home, the people that went home, they didn't get the experience.
And when it's time to give a promotion, or when it's time to do somebody a favor,
he remembers you. He remembers you.
Yeah, he remembers you because you was the brother who went out and had drinks with him, let him get a little loose around.
Exactly.
And just imagine that on a low level, but just imagine that on a high level.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
same thing.
When you equate that to the weird sexual stuff that goes on,
right? Because that's what makes them. They know that's weird. They know they're weird. You know what I'm saying? They know they're weird. But you know what?
Weird with
you accept that, even if you ain't being weird with them. You know what I'm saying? You're not saying, "Hey, man, that's weird." You know what I'm saying? You either you condoning it or you're involved in it. You see what I'm saying? And that's what Diddy is. Diddy was condoning it, and I'm not going to say but what I'm saying is that he probably was condoning it to a point where he had so much excitement and messing with the beautiful women, doing all the other stuff, that at some point he got to a point where he was just like, "Well, I want to do it too. I want to try it, just like this trying the drug." And then eventually
he's a sexual deviant. Clearly, he's a sexual deviant. Everybody knows that.
You ever see that one video? He sitting on the couch with Mike Tyson, And he said, and Mike Tyson grabbed his hand. He's like, surely this dude loves, he loves the money. And then he looked and he just was like, yo.
Like you could, like Puff is so gay, right? He's so gay that it makes other people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If you look at it, like when you looked at the Drink Champs interview,
that was
like
crazy.
he was like, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nori. Happy birthday to you. And he was like, blow out the candles. Nori was like, no, I'm cool. He's like, come on, blow out the candles. And then Nori was like, he did it begrudgingly.
He's like, every day.
I'm saying like that. He did it begrudgingly. Right. He did it begrudgingly. He didn't want to do it.
Did not want to do
it. He said, Fab, did you miss me?
Yeah,
like, did you miss me? Now it's like the gay is coming out.
Yeah.
So like it's like, wait, whoa. This is film right now.
Like,
you know, like, yo, chill. The gay is coming out so much that he's like, it's making people uncomfortable.
Right.
So remember, Fab was like, I came. Remember I came to your party. I was at the party.
You ain't party.
But that's Fab's way of saying, yo, let's cut this, shut this down. Like, shut this down. Like, shut it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But because Fab knows where it's going.
Right.
But Puff wasn't picking up on it.
No, Puff was picking.
So he's like, come on, did you miss me?
I don't think.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Puff definitely picked up on it. I think Puff was just like, listen, man, I got the power in here. I make the most money in this room. You know what I mean? I got so much power that I can say whatever I want. I don't care what people think. They're not gonna believe that I'm this type of a deviant.
Cap said it.
Right on cue.
So then he was like, man, where the hell is my lighter? He's like, oh, I like it when you like this, daddy.
Scrambling.
I like it when you scrambling and scrambling for shit. What does it mean when he said that?
I like it when you scraping and scrambling.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
I like it when you scraping and scrambling for shit.
That's crazy. Like, why would you say that? Like, he like when you like
in distress. Okay, I heard about the Diddy rumors for years, like everybody. But like I'm like this nigga just saying that for whatever.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I said, this man is a deviant.
Yeah,
this man has a problem.
Yeah.
This man is not. He's gay.
Yeah.
But the gay, he not gay like on. He gay like on some, like. He's gay in the way.
It's like the secret gay started coming out,
but it's like
he's like gay in the way a man would have sex with a prostitute, or like I can't even describe it. Like he's gay in like a real secret. Like I'm just having
transsexual.
Fun.
Yeah,
like I'm not even. No. I'm just having fun type of way.
I see what you're saying. You're right.
But
right.
It's like it's crazy because
he said, "Well, me and you ain't never really party." You know what I'm saying?
Man.
God damn.
Oh, at the party with you.
So was he saying?
Puff response. His response when everyone family said. But I was at the party with you, and he said,
"He's like, nah,
yeah, but
man,
you ain't really like party with me though."
So that might mean that we're all at the party, but maybe he has like other things that he does. You wasn't in the back when he was in there with other broads, other women, men, whatever. Y'all really getting it on.
He wasn't back there in the circle.
You know where you high fiving.
Right.
You know, you like, yo, yeah, this is dope.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the party.
Yeah. You at the joint where it's just like no holds barred. You know what I mean? Mm. And it's like the whole thing. Him and what's the bull Birdman?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How close they is and how even that one clip with Lil Wayne even saying like, yo, you know what I mean? Dudes out here diddy bopping. Like he said it right to his face. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want to be out there. And he pointed at him like this guy right here, man, because he wants the booty. He wants to, and like at some point you got to just say, all right, man, this is what it is.
Think about it on the lower level, pastors.
Good
pastors
night.
are the same way. Pastors, okay, on the lower level, pastors are famous,
right?
Like a TD Jakes, or not even. I don't even want to go up that high. Just a regular pastor that's in the neighborhood, right? They got like on the smaller level. He's a star in his own right, and that pastor is having sex with your children.
Good night.
Yeah. I think really what it comes down to is, what humans do naturally, and humans naturally often, if they get enough power, they will abuse it. They will, and that's really it's a common dynamic. Whether we talking about some music executive or a movie producer or your local pastor, if somebody got enough power, often they'll abuse it, and they'll abuse it in a way that comes most naturally, which is stealing money or having sex with you.
Yeah, what's the name upstairs?
Yeah,
Talbert upstairs. Yeah, Talbert upstairs. When I read into his case, Talbert had, he's a pastor upstairs. If anybody don't know, he's a pastor who had, back in 2015, he had 2 kids of people that was in his church. And he needed 17.
He's not even and he's a super local. He's not even.
Yeah, and he had okay. So why are them kids at his house? Because the parents trusted him.
And really the parents should be able to trust him. Really, for real. The parents should be able to take them 2 kids over to his house, and they go over there and learn the Bible and have fun with the other kids, and they go home. But a motherfucker got power, and and on top of that, he probably got molested, and some weird stuff happened to him, and it just never stops. It's just a cycle of getting abused by powerful people.
You're right. You're right. Absolutely right. Like and guess what? One of the kids read in the report. They woke up, and he was fondling them.
Damn.
And then another one. The other kid was in the shower, and he reported that Talbert, opened up the door and opened up the shower.
Open the door,
Richard. Yeah, opened up the shower curtain and was like,
"How much time he do?"
He got probation.
Damn.
And he started a church here. He's upstairs.
Why am I?
And guess what? He got people that's in his church. And people that walk past us, they walk past us, they think that they're going to go see a man of God.
Right.
Because they look at us and they like, well, these niggas is too ghetto looking. They can't possibly be men of the Lord because look at the way that they look.
Right. Yeah. They can be crazy when the pastor is an actual child molester.
He's exactly
right. And those people walk up there faithfully every week. They walk up there.
Right now, he probably on whatchamacallit.
He's on the sex offenders list. Yeah, that's how I found it. I found it because
that's like we went over there at school recently. That's like you're gonna be on the registry, and then for like 20 years or something.
A sister came to the school and she said, "Talbert's in this building." She said it just like that. She said, "Talbert's in this building." I'm like, "What?" I said, "She was like Talbert." I said, "Yeah, Talbert's up on the 3rd floor." She's like, "You don't know about Talbert. Y'all don't know about Talbert."
Damn.
And I'm like, she like, what, I gotta go there? Like, I don't know about Talbert. But I gotta go there.
Yeah, you gotta go there.
I'm like, yeah, you gotta go there. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? And she's like, yo, just look up on the sexual registry, look up Talbert. I typed in his name. I went to the sexual registry of sex offenders for Delaware. And I typed in Talbert and it pulled up all the Talberts. And then I saw that it was like maybe like 2. Because Talbert is not like a
common name.
It's not a common name. Talbert is not like a common name. And they pulled up Talbert, and then I saw his picture, and crazy. it was Talbert upstairs.
Shame on you, Talbert.
And that nigga Talbert is the same nigga I kicked out of here.
Good neat.
You know what I mean? He told us at that time, we sitting down here with our, with no members.
And you didn't even know you were a child molester?
I didn't know it was a child molester.
That would have been bad if you knew that.
We would have did that.
But I kicked him out of here.
As soon as he got upset with me, that was the first thing I said.
Right.
Yeah. And that there is, it's a testament to how people who are on, a pastor level can look at you and look but like you're beneath them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because because he got
disgusting.
the parishioners, he got the people that want to go up there. But the shame in the whole thing is that these women and these older people, he got an older congregation like what's his name? Jano Jennings. Yeah. The bad thing about it is that those people are trying to find the Lord and they're trying to do it because they're more consistent with it because of their age.
Yeah, they're trying to make it to heaven.
Right. You face your mortality at when you're in your 50s and all that because you like any day now.
Any day.
You get into your 50s or 60s. It's like you could be on the couch like this and nigga be like, yo, hey Cap, you good? And you like, damn, why niggas talking so loud?
Say any day now after 50 is crazy.
But I'm just saying because. I look at it like
it's really like 45,
right? Right. You know why I look at it like that, Cap? I look at it like that now because
why my heart palpitating.
I look at it like that now because it's like even though you might think like death is supposed to be when you're old, but then like you see so many people that just go early.
Yeah, but those people make bad decisions. The Lord ain't with them.
That's the only thing I don't like about life.
Dying.
You just don't know.
No, I don't like the fact that I just. we live our lives, but you just gonna check out, and you don't know when you're gonna check out.
You just don't know.
Well,
You just leave.
I don't want to know.
You just tomorrow.
I wouldn't want to. I don't want to know. Right now.
And you know what? You know what's
I don't
crazy?
know. I was about to come.
The whole time. I mean, even though you know that it's inevitable, part of you still be like, I ain't gonna die. There's a part of you, and that's just like, it's not gonna happen.
Right, but
I'm gonna live old and gray.
Yeah, but remember where we were talking about it last week. You know, it's just like, what about those people that was on the bridge?
Right.
You know, you think you about to go home the next day, you got plans, and then you just fall into the water.
I mean,
so being that you could die at any moment, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
What
drop
should
a
we do?
bomb down your outlet in the building, man.
What should we do? You know, what I try to do is just live my life the best that I can live it. You know, every single day. You know, treat people right and just do the best that I could do, and just stay strong in the Lord and do do my best to please the Lord.
Are you doing that? Are you doing that so you can live long?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I do that. I do that not just so I can live long, but the people that I love can live long too.
You know, that's
true. The Lord can't punish you that way too.
That's it. And you know, that's because I don't know when I'm gonna go.
Right.
The only thing that I know to do is be obedient, so that when I do go, at least, you know what I mean, I'm cool with the one who has power over
this life is crazy as hell, man. That's the craziest thing ever, man.
You know what's crazy though, sir? If I may, since coming into the truth, and I don't know if this might sound crazy, but I have a less fear of death.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because like when I was in the world, you didn't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like there was nothing. It was like you die and I go to heaven, or do I go to hell, or is there an in between, or like what's going on?
Even when you was in the church?
Yeah. When you was in the church,
you thought maybe you could be like a ghost or something.
Not well, believe it or not, some people do believe in spirits and all that other type of stuff.
You gotta be in the basement forever, for eternity. Like somebody go in the basement, like the what's that? The paranormal people go in the basement, and you down there.
Why the ghost always stuck in the house?
Yeah,
yo, you know,
in the dark. In the dark.
Here's a funny thing. When this is crazy. My pop had passed, right? My pop was like, when he was about to go, he was like, "Yo, don't take me to the house."
What'd he say?
He said, "Let me die in the house. Don't take me to the hospital." You know what I mean? He was like, "Let me die in the crib." And I was just like, "What, harness?"
He with a spirit trapped in the hospital,
and I'm like,
with you.
I'm like, but Ghost Dad was an amazing movie.
I was Ghost Dad.
Yeah, Ghost Dad was crazy. Cosby was crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He was floating through the walls, he was jumping in bodies, messing with people. You know what I mean? Why you want to go in the crib?
You want to go in the crib? Yo, you know, in Puerto Rico, they had a funeral in the crib. Yeah, and in Puerto Rico, they had a funeral in the crib.
In
the living room.
Yeah,
I said, damn, they ain't playing no games over there.
Black folks used to do that too, though.
Yeah, I think that's really out of like poverty.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
Yeah, you know, I watched a documentary about it, but also Javier used to tell me about it. For people who don't know, that's one of my friends. He's Puerto Rican.
Javelito.
And he basically told me like that. That's how it is. Like grandmom died, they're gonna get grandma from the hospital. They're gonna embalm her body, and they bringing grandma to the crib. She gonna go right back in the crib in the living room. They're gonna put her casket in the living room, and all the whole family gonna come in and view the body in the living room.
Yeah,
and they're gonna have the whole funeral, the whole joint. They're gonna take her down. You know, they're gonna take the casket out of there, take her down to the graveyard or whatever, maybe bury her above land. You know what I mean, above ground, and then that's that.
The little tomb joint.
Yeah, the dude put you in the tomb, and then put the concrete. You know what I mean?
Yep.
With the trowels, and then just put the concrete over the joint, and that's
like
that.
I don't need to get in the ground with the earth.
Yeah, that's that.
Shit, them in New Orleans, man. Them folks out there is above ground like a mug, man. Because
because of the water table.
The water,
the water table. Yeah, because like you open up that ground, you start digging this, it's gonna be water.
Yeah,
it's gonna be water.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, and that's usually what happens when you go on the ground. The water, when you open up a casket after it's full of water. Full of water.
They had that. Remember, they had that new thing. I remember my My mom was talking about. She's like, you know, when I get buried, I want to be the seed of the tree.
Yeah, because they got like burial places where you can go.
Cool, but like I ain't gonna care.
They could. It's like
I don't even go to my dad's joint now. Yeah,
they put your body in there, right, and they spin you. They spin you to the point you just turn into a damn.
So I get the camera one out.
See, it's ghosting this motherfucker.
See, here we go.
What happened?
I can't remember.
All right, just turn it on. It went off.
Just turn it on. It's went off. Just turn it back on.
Yeah, just turn it on. Let's just keep talking.
Yeah, we got ghosts in here, y'all. We talking all that shit.
Yeah. This is a great show today.
It's pretty good, yeah. I like
great show. We talking about everything.
We found some common ground on the Illuminati.
Yeah. But
that's fun to understand what the fuck y'all saying.
I mean, because when you think about it, it's not
when you put it into them, when you start to line it up with how it is in corporate America, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
But what, you know, sometimes brothers be saying it to me, be like, "It's a gate that you can go up to."
Like a gate. He's at a gate.
If you ain't sucking no
gate
dick,
is crazy.
If you ain't sucking no dick, you can't get up in this gate.
You ain't doing that. It went off or it came back on.
Is it plug? I mean, is the power right?
Look like it's on. Oh man.
Here we go. See. I can't work in these type of conditions, though. See, Joe Rogan, his shit would work.
Yeah, because why the hell?
His shit ain't never.
You know what it is? Is we try to do everything on the night.
Joe Budden. Goddamn. Joe. Joe Budden, his shit would work, man.
You was pushing this.
See, you don't know what to push.
Hey, we gonna get it right, man. Eventually, you know what I'm saying?
Just look at the cameras for a change.
Look at the cameras, goddamn. All right, here we go. We back, baby. Back in the game, baby.
We're the game, baby.
Brothers don't look at the cameras. They just be like, all right, well.
They start hitting them.
Well, since we have
like that.
Work.
We're gonna go ahead and drop. We're gonna drop a bomb one more again. Danya Holla in the building.
In the building. The Book of Dan coming out soon.
I thought the Book of Dan was already out.
No, the Book of Dan coming out soon. I think it might come out tomorrow. If not tomorrow, next week.
Or something like that.
Yeah, he said in the store he might drop it tomorrow.
Yeah, man, we need that.
Oh, what we say? What's it called?
The Book of Dan.
The Book of Dan.
Book of Dan.
Let's talk about this Book of Dan.
The Book of Dan.
So, Book of Dan. All right, I thought the Book of Dan already came out.
No, the album.
Yeah.
No.
The one where he was in the joint with the billboard.
They didn't come out yet.
It ain't dropped yet.
Then what the hell? What happened with the album?
It didn't come out, but it come out.
Yeah, it's about to drop.
He had to get it cleared and all that.
Oh, he had to get it cleared.
I'm assuming because he got people on this that.
I thought it was going to drop. The funny thing is, I was like, I thought it said March 12th. So as soon as that shit hit, I was on Apple Music like,
no.
See, I knew it. It says April. Right.
Okay, so April. Okay, so what do y'all expect off this album? What do y'all think is going to be off this album?
I'm anticipating rocking the hell out this joint during the whole Passover week.
Some bars.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
So unforeseen bar, not unforeseen, but bars.
That's dope, man. I look forward to checking it out. We look forward to having Danielle on the show. If he ever decided to come down here, but you know,
we're on the couch.
Yeah,
you know, maybe he can come on the couch. This is not a casting couch, Danielle. So
that's crazy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
You know, it's not a. You know,
you ain't gotta. You know, it ain't none of that.
You see, my man Quilly, man. I met Quilly. Remember, we met him.
Oh yeah, at the day party.
The day party. Remember, we met Quilly.
He was on that good dope.
Yeah, we met Quilly, man. I got a picture with Quilly.
He was on them Yerkees.
Quilly Mills. He don't like Mills though. Okay, where does the Mills come from? Mills.
Like Millions.
Quilly Mills.
Yeah, it used to be Meek Mills.
Is Meek Millions?
It used to
so
be,
they would like
it used to be Meek Mills, and then when he got famous, it was just Meek Mill. I guess that was like a branding thing. And then Quilly, after a while, he just dropped the mill altogether.
So was Quilly Mills and Meek Mills, was that like a ASAP type of thing? You know, like you got ASAP Rocky, ASAP such and such.
It was just a common name.
You know, you got YNW Melly, YNW Portland.
No, it was just a common name. They used to beef about that too, having the same name.
As soon as possible.
They used to beef about that.
ASAP, yeah, ASAP Rocky.
Pussy nigga, you stole my name, bitch.
You got even the other nigga. You got Aunt Glizzy and Aunt something.
It's not a gang or whatever.
Yeah, it's like niggas be having the same names because nothing is original.
That's before that though. That's before that whole YBC.
It's like, yeah, it's like, damn, why can't it just be, we could all, okay, why don't you just come into an organization where you could get a name given to you, right, and you ain't got to come up with no name on your own.
Because then I would have to stop smoking weed.
Yeah, because niggas be coming
absolutely terrible
and crazy names, man.
Then you had to stop having sex with hoes. You had to stop
You make up your name. That's the most horrible thing ever.
On niggas.
Stop hating on niggas. You can't see nobody no more.
Can't take nobody else's girl no more.
You can't hit. Yeah, you can't fuck nobody.
Yeah. You can't do no drugs.
Yeah, niggas be coming up with their own name. You niggas be like, what's your name? They be like, Punkalicious. Like, Punkalicious.
My name
what the fuck is that?
Methuselah.
Yeah, because they, the niggas be trying to come up and think of what they are, but somebody else got to tell you what your name is. Like the original little man, like man. Somebody called him that,
right?
You know what I mean? Somebody gave him that name.
I know.
Like that's man right there. You know what I mean? Or that's Pookie right there. That's you know what I mean? But then it's like you come up with your own thing, and it's like I was watching the Kendra G, where she on Instagram and she had like the people calling there trying to find like
the people trying to find love.
The girl was like, Kendra G was like, what's your name? What's your name, honey? She was like, Poison.
She a stripper?
No, we had this.
She like, why are you naming why is your name Poison? It's because she made her own name. Yeah. And now why would any nigga with a right mind would want to fuck with a chick named Poison?
Right.
He likes strippers.
I had this boy, it was this boy named Harry.
A sex worker.
And to this day, like for the longest time, he used to be so mad at me because I came up with his nickname. His nickname was Dookie.
Yo, what's up with that too?
Because he came out the pool smelling like doo-doo. How you gonna come out the pool smelling like Dookie? So I said, man, you smell like Dookie.
The moisture brought the fuck out.
Everybody was just like, yo, your name Dookie.
Damn, how old was you?
That's crazy.
It was like sixth grade, something like that.
I thought y'all was older.
Yeah, but they still call him Dookie to this day.
To this day,
he was like, that's your fault, man. I was just like, I mean, you came out the pool smelling like Dookie.
Hey, Dookie.
I mean, like, look at these names, man. I remember I met this girl one time and she was like, what's your name? She was like, Cash Baby. Cash Baby.
Is she a rapper?
No, she's just a regular chick.
This is a lady.
Baby.
Like these wigs, hairstyles, lace fronts, all that, it got women crazy. The demon come with that. It's like you get the lace front, you get the fake eyelashes. Now your name is Cash Baby.
Good night.
Yeah, it's about
because you're young.
But they all trying to emulate
Red Sugar.
They all trying to emulate the rappers and entertainers.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes sense for entertainers because entertainers trying to entertain, so it makes sense that they put a crazy color hair and all this flashy stuff because you're trying to draw eyes to yourself, but you the regular person walking around.
Right. Cardi B could do that.
With green hair.
Because Cardi B can she has enough. Yeah, she has a job, right.
It kind of requires you to do that.
Right. So she can have the elaborate hairstyles and she can do all of that kind of stuff. Like even when you look at like what's her name? Rihanna. Yeah. Remember Rihanna cut the side of her hair off. Yeah. Right. All the women were doing that.
Right.
It's like, but Rihanna looked like she could handle a style like that. Yeah, right. You work at Walmart.
You're trying to emulate,
with half of your hair bald.
Trying to emulate celebrities.
And your head is big.
You got a noggin on you.
Some of them Jones back in the day, that's what they used to do though. Remember the MC Light? Oh shit, no, I'm sure they had the MC Light hairdo with the Dookie earrings and stuff.
I mean, it's certain hairstyles that are kind of universal. But I think the point is a lot of stuff people do is to emulate celebrities, but emulating a celebrity is just not.
And I'm glad I never tried to be like a celebrity.
Practical cat.
Never. You know why? Because I always thought I was a celebrity.
You Catman.
I always thought I was a celebrity.
You went with a fad at least a couple times.
So you never rock polka dots?
You never did
no.
You never did no fad ever.
No. When I was a grown up. Did you talking about when I was a grown up?
No, when you was young.
I mean, I'm talking.
Well, okay, what like young? Like I remember the Hammer Pants was out.
I didn't do the.
You don't remember that?
But I definitely.
You don't remember that?
In your 20s, you didn't do no fads?
No, I didn't do. I never was.
So you just dressed completely unique.
Okay, when I was younger, like in my 20s, I just was like so much of it like a misfit. social misfit, meaning like I was like didn't have like the great clothes to wear. I wore cross colors. I wore stupid shit.
You just put whatever,
I sucked at clothes.
Wait, you wore cross colors? All right, they was wearing cross colors.
What you mean?
Well, that was fashion. That was like the 90s. That was cross colors. That was Martin. You know, that was all that kind of stuff. Cross colors was like a brand.
Oh, it's a brand.
Yeah, it was just a brand.
You would say you just wore.
He's saying no, but with Cap's not saying like did you wear what was fashion? He's not saying that. No, he's saying was I emulating a celebrity?
That's what I'm saying.
But that's
I didn't do that.
That's most of the time what it was.
But that's kind of always how it is. Celebrities wear
like the Grand Poobah hats.
Yeah,
Grand Poobah.
You remember that?
Yeah, that's the
Grand Poobah hats.
The bucket. The bucket.
Crazy cat.
Like
Grand Poobah.
Yeah, Grand Poobah hats.
What the fuck is a Poobah?
Grand Poobah had like the hats, and they had like the tie around it, and they hang like a stocking, like a.
I probably seen it before, but I never heard no damn
Snoop Dogg. I mean, not Snoop, but Tupac used to wear them.
Hold on, Cap don't know about Grand Poobah.
Yeah, the Grand Poobah hats.
Cat, I got like
a African wizard.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he man, nah, I gotta put you on to some Grand Poobah.
Grand Poobah.
Yeah, he got
the Grand Poobah hats, man.
You do sing. Look,
you mess with Grand Poobah.
That was his name, Grand Poobah.
Nigga, you would mess with Grand Poobah.
Nigga hit some drums and he would appear.
Man, nah, he had some joints, man.
And that nigga hit the room, it's like a puff of smoke and he appeared.
But Grand Poobah, he slowed down. That was one of these.
Is a rapper? Yeah. Grand Poobah. Oh, I thought it was a brand or something.
Yeah, no. He's a rapper. He had a couple hits. He had a couple hits. Slow down. That was my shit.
Grand Poobah.
Yeah, man. I did it all. I had every single hair. My pop used to crack.
You had a Gumby?
I had a Gumby. I had I had the John. I had a Jeff, which was the Jeff went forward. You know what I mean? So the Gumby went to the side like that. I had that. I had the Jeff, which went up like that. You know what I'm saying? I had the steps.
It was straight up and down.
I had the box. I had a mean high top fade. Yo. My high top John was vicious. You know what I'm saying? I rocked that for a long time. I was literally trying to be like Kid with that one. And I went from that to the steps because Big Daddy Kane, you know what I mean? Big Daddy Kane came out and he had a John that went like this. Dropped it. No, it was 5MC. Went like this, bang, bang. I saw that. I was like, all right, if I'm gonna cut my box off, I'm gonna do it gradually. You know what I'm saying? So I did the steps, and then I went from the steps to the Gumby, and then I went from the steps to the Jeff, I think. And then I had a Gumby. I forget when I got the Gumby. What else I had, man? I had every haircut. I had it all. You know what I mean? Every single last one. I did the blind in the hair. Salakia.
What that's where I know.
That was like Kwame and shit.
What's that nigga name? Who had a blonde hair in the movie? Spike, not Spike.
No, that was I ain't do the whole blonde hair joint. I just did the streak.
Same in that fucking movie, Demolition Man.
No, that was Meteor Man.
I don't know about a Meteor Man.
Meteor.
Oh, we might be talking about the same hairstyle but two different movies.
Two different movies, yeah. But I didn't do the whole because Another Bad Creation came out and they was doing some stuff. But I didn't do the whole. I just did the little tornado streak in the joint.
What was Sylvester Stallone? That's Demolition Man.
That's Demolition Man. Yeah. What else I did, man? I did every single freaking haircut. I used to because most of my homies growing up they was DJs. Yeah. So when we go to the party, we would bring the party. You know what I'm saying? So I did the polka dot shirt. I did the paisley shirt with the hammer pants. You know what I'm saying? I did the African medallion. There was a time
it kind of like looks
man.
like.
Listen, man, I did it all, man. Good night.
All right.
Don't y'all be talking about
me. Right there.
Damn, somebody said how old are you?
See,
God
Tupac,
damn it,
Tupac got that.
Too much.
You can't really tell because it just imagine it hanging off the back.
It's like when the old school sleep.
And then it got like a tie around it. It got like 45 strings hanging from it.
Joint you sleep with
It's like that, and that's the Grand Poobah hats.
That was out in the 90s. What is Gen X?
Gen X is
that's not.
I think that's before. Hold up.
Yeah, somebody said
it's around millennials.
Oh, they said you in the 10 is definitely Gen X.
Gen X. I'm not sure about Gen X.
I don't know if I'm Gen X. I don't know what it. I'm
might 45. Be Gen X. I think Gen X might be before the millennials, and I think that's definitely before.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Grand Pooga
I think you might be Gen X. I think y'all Gen X.
Everything like
that. I was born in the 80s.
I definitely I was born.
That was a great time to be born.
70s, but 80s was like
good old crap
because we was on the tail end of like respect for our elders.
Exactly.
You know,
that's heavy.
We was on the tail end of that. Yeah, we after the 90s, it was a wrap.
How did you display respect for your elders?
Like, you know, like respect for your elders is like, you know, like you wouldn't cuss around your mom. Like even when you get like, even like when I'm old, like now, like yeah, I be saying like women be like, fuck this motherfucker, fuck that in front of your mom. Like me, I be like, I don't try to cuss. I be like, oh shoot, mom, oh shoot.
Listen, I say shoot, mom.
Yeah, because it's like even though you get to a point like of you're grown, but it's like when you in front of your mom, man, you don't be like cussing in front of your mom, man.
You don't think people do that now?
Huh?
Nah, hell, man, what?
What you say that again?
You don't think people do that now?
No, they don't.
No,
cuss in front of
I'm not saying people. I know there's people that still respect that. Yeah, I know there's people that still respect that. But after that, man, it just once.
So okay, how could they respect your parents when they was out selling crack and shooting people?
Well, not everybody was like that. Everybody wasn't like that. I grew up like in where
so
I had
how do you know that you was respecting your parents more than they are today?
I know because I could see like the respect level now. From the generations that came after that. So like now it's like it's less respect for elderly people. Like a nigga will punch young niggas. Like when people that were elderly back when I was growing up, I can only speak for my experiences, but people that when you were younger, the elderly people, you had more respect for them. Like then today, nigga be like, get the fuck out of here, old man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to hear that shit. You know, nigga hang you, nigga do something to you. But like, it was like back then, it was like more so like, and that's why I say like so in the 80s, I was born in 81. So we were on like the tail end of that, where the neighbor could whoop your ass type shit.
So back in those days, nobody like ever robbed an old person and stole a purse.
It was very rare.
It was rare. And I literally, I remember.
Like the whole like the whole neighborhood would like watch out for you. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, like if I was over there, they'd be like, oh, that's Denise's kid. Right. You know what I mean? That's Denise's two sons right there. Right. Like I know them because I went to school with them. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be around here doing this, doing that. Oh, I'm about to go to your house and tell your mom you was over here cussing. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that I had to go through when I was young.
I remember there was literally a time when a stranger, an adult stranger, if you was acting up, they would say, who's your mom? Who's your mother? And they would take you. You know what I'm saying? Now there was a time I remember I was around a time when you was doing that, and then I remember niggas was just like, get the fuck out of here. I remember when backdoor dickhead started.
Now,
being from Philly, you know what I mean? Like I remember being on a bus where you would hit that doom, and the driver would go past your spot, you just would miss your spot. But I remember it got to a point where it was doom, and somebody was they kept driving. You like, dude, hey, backdoor, dickhead. Like I remember when you just was like,
what I'm saying, Cap, is that
for
right. What I'm saying, Cap, is like it's worse now. Like it's worse now. It's worse now.
But I think it was during
kids
our
don't
time.
give a fuck now. Like if I was like, hey man, they'd be like, shut up, whatever they say some crazy shit. I'd be like, yo, who's your mom? They'd be like, fuck you.
But see,
you know what I mean? Nigga wouldn't give a fuck.
During the time when we was growing up,
he shouldn't say anything to me now because of like how things have gotten in America now. Things are just different now. But I remember when it was a difference when I was growing up. You know what I mean? I got beatings.
I think it was definitely
beatings were necessary. Beatings were different. Like I got beatings. Like we got you know what I mean? It's not like that now. Like even with my daughter, my daughter didn't grow up that way.
We're not just talking about beating kids. I'm talking about for sure. I'm talking about strangers. How strangers would act with kids back in the day. I remember back in the day, like with your parents. If your parents would be ass, they whip your ass. If they don't, they don't. That's your parents.
And we went outside.
I'm talking about
regular people trying to be strangers. Be role models.
I'm talking about you couldn't be on a bus talking all wild and crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't because you respected your elders.
You respected, like you
just gave them a certain amount of respect.
I like that though. I like respect, daddy. I like respect, daddy.
It stopped around. It stopped around our generation.
I get everything. I think I understand the society fell down when y'all got old.
No.
But why? Why am I trying to get?
No,
because we started to realize they didn't have any power.
It didn't fall down.
But why? But why? Why y'all was the people that realized that I don't have to answer to these people? What I'm saying.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'll let you go ahead.
It's like shit. It's like if I may, it's like it was because we started to see that all that shit that they was talking, they really didn't have any power and no authority. Yeah. And we was getting used and abused, like the kids. It was like we realized they didn't really have any power; that it was all talk. And
I got a good word for you too.
And once you realize that they didn't have no power and authority, and it was all taught that they didn't have, there was no protection from them. So once it started getting to that, and they was really on the side of them. You know what I mean? And not really caring about us. And it was just like, oh, you're the bad one. You're wrong. You're this.
So once y'all realized that older people were just
they just was
just critiquing you without no actually trying to help you.
No authority.
Yeah, it was just I would say the word I could say is innocence. It was like at that time, and when I was growing up, it was like we were more innocent. Like we were children. Like we were children.
That wasn't okay.
We were children.
Even that, I'm hesitant to agree with.
Like we went out and played. We went out and played in the woods. We
started experiencing a lot of stuff.
We made, we played. We stayed outside until we walked everywhere. We stayed outside.
But they did too.
We didn't have the internet. These kids don't walk outside. These kids, man, when my daughter was growing up, I was like, why don't you go outside? She like, no. It was just different. Like, I wanted to be away from my mom.
You know what it is?
I didn't want to be around my mom.
I think it's the internet just give you more things to do inside, and two, now we have definitely a heightened awareness of danger outside.
Cap. We like being outside and being around other people, going outside, playing and making your way outside. It helped you to develop like social skills. It helped you like when we was in parties. The parties were a lot different because it was like niggas had to like figure out a way to talk to these women. Now it wasn't like where all the women are just dancing with each other. Now it's like that. Yeah, back when I was younger, it was like girls dance with boys.
It was definitely that. But I
ain't never been to no club when I was a kid and seen a bunch. No, well, not a kid, but younger. I ain't mean to cut you off. Like I'm just charged up. But I ain't never been in no fucking party where it was a bunch of girls just dancing with each other. No, we was in the basement. Somebody at some point of the night, somebody would cut the fucking lights off.
Right.
And when they would cut that lights off, you got with a girl and you got Philly touchy with a girl
until your mom was at the top.
You felt on the boobies.
Your ride is here.
Yeah, you felt boobies. You felt butt. You felt, you fingered. I was a fingerer. You did that all night. You kissed all night. That's what it was. It was none of this shit now. Shit is crazy. Everybody in sections now. Shit is just crazy.
You know what? I think there was a time though where people realized that it was easy access to do some criminal activity.
What do you mean?
It was so easy for somebody to come into a party with a gun and have more power over it. Because I remember it used. I literally remember when it went to you go to the party and a fight would break out, right? You know what I mean?
You got the camera on yourself.
Yeah, come on. A fight would break out. All right, you fight and it was like, oh, and that was it. But then I remember when the house party stopped.
Yeah,
because house parties was a thing. That's what used to go down. It was always somebody having a house party this Friday, somebody doing a house party here, somebody doing a house party. It was always that. Then all of a sudden, the fighting stops and somebody brought a gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's to the next level. Now nobody going to the house party no more because somebody always got to pull the gun out. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Now nobody want to hang out on the streets and party no more. Why? Because somebody want to kidnap. Because somebody want to do something.
So like,
but what he's saying is that he saw
the parents. It's the parent. The reason why y'all haven't experienced outside like that it's not because y'all don't want to go outside. It's because the parents got so fearful of all the kidnapping starting to happen. And they're just like, you know what? I'd rather keep my child in the house. Bring your friend. I remember there was a time when, Cap, I know I'm pretty sure you remember this. I remember it was like, you come in, you stay in.
Yeah.
That was a threat.
You're right. So we used to stay outside.
That was a threat. You can be a cat.
We drunk from the thirsty. You could drunk from the water hose. You drunk from the water hose.
You was not going inside the house because you knew if you went inside the house, you had to stay in the house. You know what I'm saying?
That was like a threat. Yeah, you're right.
That was a threat. Another threat was not a threat. A sad thing I used to hate was because I was real young. I used to hate was you better be in this house when the street light come on.
True.
Like you really was like trying to stay out past the street light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think, like I said, man, it was like a thing was I'm not saying, because, a person who's, born later than me, they would have good memories about their childhood too. But like my childhood, it was different. It was like more innocent. Even though we were older, we still was like innocent in a way. Like we, you know what I mean? Like we, not innocence meaning like, not like innocent, like we, didn't do shit.
Yeah, but you had like more.
We were naive, I guess you would say, as children. But you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't know, like your homeboy, your mom would be like, yo, such and such came by looking for you. You know what I mean? We all walking. We don't got no cell phones. You just happen to run into a nigga, and it felt that much better. Like when we ran into Ariana, you know what I mean? We ran into Cap, like we ran into Cap Ariana, like we're like, yo, because like he been looking for us all day, and we've been looking for him. You know what I mean? But we haven't ran into each other because we didn't turn down the right block.
Hey, Cap, they don't know about making sure you got a case quarter in your pocket.
So then we walk down and Cap walk through the park. You just walk up through the park and we all at the park. Like, yo! And that was like amazing at that time because we wasn't boggled down with like cell phones or nothing like that.
Right.
And then it was like
the pagers came out.
Like when I would speak to a girl, I used to have to we used to practice like how to speak to a girl. We used to, get pointers on how to do it. And then we would talk to a girl and it was like, that was like your rite of passage. Yeah. When you would have to literally go up and ask for a girl's number. Like, hey, what is your number? That was the most hardest thing to do.
My line was, let me get them 7 digits.
Yeah, and you would
that shows you how old I am because it went from 7 to 10.
Cap, then you call the girl's house and her parents answer. Oh, and you're like, yo, can I speak to Charlene? And they're like, yo, who this? Like, this Jason. They were like, yo, Charlene, come to the phone. Somebody wants you on the phone.
That's what you want to hear, Cap.
Right.
So you want to hear him say, come to the phone. You don't want to hear him say, she ain't here.
Yeah, then she comes to the phone like, hello. You be like, hello?
Your voice changed, be like,
yo, what you doing?
No, hold on, Cap. You be like, hello.
You be like, yo, what you doing on the phone? But that shit like that, like, it made a man out you because, you knew that that's what it took. And then, like, when you would go to different parties, I ain't going to stay on it for long, but, like, you would go to different parties, you knew for sure that all of us in here we all want like women.
Yeah.
All of us here, we like women, and all these women here, they like men.
Yes.
And when these lights go off, I'm going to feel some boobies.
Yes. She showed me the boobies, and I like them too.
I might not fuck tonight, but I'm gonna feel some boobies.
I'm gonna get some.
That's it,
bro. That's
right.
Yo, damn, man.
And you always had that fast chick who would play like let you feel a little bit more.
Well, that's the one everybody. That's the one everybody be like, all right, that's plan C right there. You already know Tia is down for it.
Yeah, Tia had the big boobs. She had the big boobs. Like she'll let you feel them.
It be like, and then there's something that do flex. Time to fix. So then that song come on, it's like, oh shoot, where Tia at?
Yeah, where Tia at? And somebody would turn the light off. Remember that?
Yeah.
Jodeci, they turned Jodeci on. And I remember the general was talking about that this week on the show. He said about how like the songs, like the R&B songs, they don't make them no more.
Nah, they don't, man.
They're not. And when I was younger, we used to be able to enjoy like Silk and Jodeci and all that shit at the party. Like, flex. Shit was amazing. But things are different now. But it's like in a different way now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just in a different way now.
Do they even play so? Oh, so like
perspective.
We had a brother say, he said, when are y'all going to do a cheesesteak video again? And then he said, and the guy in the red shirt, he wanted to know how old Cat was.
25.
Yeah. So 25 going on 40.
Right.
Cat. I always thought Cat was older.
Y'all done?
I always thought she was older.
Are you done?
No, go ahead. Nah, go ahead and let him get it off. No, I'm good.
You want this one?
Yeah, I'll take it if you don't want to drink it.
Let's see how this works. Oh, man. Okay, y'all now y'all still coherent.
Still, we
say coherent. What would it say?
And as I were trying to come in here with a fucking watch on. Ain't that a bitch?
He did have a watch.
I had to try it on. Yeah, I mean, and you see this going loose in the
mug. It's new.
You probably gotta get a link took out.
I'm gonna get a couple links taken out.
Some of them you can't adjust it. Some of them
but you had wanted to say something, Salaki. You had said, "Are we done?"
Yeah, I don't want to shit on y'all parade,
because it's amazing, man. Y'all ain't never gonna have it like that again.
I'm glad you said that.
Because I think that is dope.
Because I'm glad when I get older. I probably won't because I talk too much shit now. But I'm glad I hope when I get older, I don't relish so much in the illusion that my childhood was any better than anybody else's.
Well, I mean,
because it's really all about perspective. Your childhood was the best childhood.
Right.
You know why? Because it was your childhood.
Right.
It's not all the other, even the whole internet and all that is not why it's the best childhood. It's because it was yours. Right. And that's really the truth.
I mean, we could say
all that old other stuff about I had to discover where you was at. I didn't have no cell phone.
That was amazing.
To you, because it was you have the memory.
Like everybody knows that, like even in like the 60s, the 70s, like even like we reference those things too. Like even today, like we say the 60s we were more together.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like we recognize that, like living in today, we recognize
because some old people wouldn't say that.
No, but I'm saying we recognize
that's the
today.
Nigga that lived in the 60s that was like, no, the 60s was terrible. Y'all niggas got it great. Somebody's gonna say different.
Well, okay, in certain aspects, right? In certain aspects, like meaning, like okay, like today things might be a little bit different in how we obtain things in life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, as far as like back then, we recognize that like. Back in the 60s, our families were more together. We were more like family oriented. We all know that collectively.
What it got to do with your childhood?
But as a child, we understand that at that and those particular times, like the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, it was a time where we were allowed to be children.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that
And I'm not, and in no way am I saying that we're better.
You are though.
Okay, I'm not saying that we're better. I'm just saying that we were allowed to experience those things. But we were allowed. We were allowed to experience those things. Like when you see like wait a minute, it went off again.
Camera, man.
We probably got to put it on streaming because it's probably going.
Oh, you mean the settings on it?
Yeah, we got to go into the settings. So you should see a thing that goes through. Yeah, click it across. No, click it across. It say off and on.
It says say on, off and on.
See, it say off and on the top.
It says power
on the very top.
It's off and on.
It's a slider. It's a slider.
It's like a little like a little thing.
It says It says off on.
It's not silver though.
It's not silver.
It's a very tight. It's like a thing. Look at my finger. You gotta go like this.
I was doing that.
No, look. Like a little thing, it's like a
left, right.
It's like a little notch, like bow.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
God dang.
That's what it is. Look at my finger. I did that.
He wasn't looking. He wasn't looking at you or nothing.
I did that already.
Oh shit.
All right. So so all I was just saying is that,
your childhood was better, and I'm not.
Don't deny it.
It was you can't live through any other childhood.
But what I'm saying is that
they don't go outside no more.
That experience, that experience was like where we were allowed to be children, but like now you see the videos of like children like twerking and all kinds of crazy
But
shit. We never did that.
Basement fondling each other.
We definitely was.
But we did it in a way where it wasn't like where like it was just so out in the open where like our parents didn't try to be cool with us.
It couldn't be because you didn't have a phone.
Only Captain Zion was fingering.
It couldn't be out in the open because you didn't have a cell phone with a camera on.
Our parents didn't try. Like I remember having to get out the room.
I mean,
if
when parents were talking.
If smartphones came out in the 80s, y'all would do the same exact thing.
Yeah, we would.
Probably.
It's not like what I'm arguing.
And we did have cell phones though.
And we would have did it better.
What I'm arguing
we did have cell phones in the 90s, but they were just like them. You had to be like a baller to have.
Nobody really.
What I'm arguing is for the most part.
For the most part, we had beepers.
Like only
these like 2 or 3 generations we talking about. There's not that much change in morality.
It kind of is though.
It's a change in.
It kind of is though.
Now we had games like Catch a Girl, Free Girl.
It's a change in technology, but between the 80s and now, it's not. It's more so a change in morality. It's not a change in morality, but a change in technology. That's what I
think we were more discreet.
Okay.
No, we just a
woman never rapped about her booty hole being brown.
Well.
We kind of implied it.
Petra said a lot.
What Petra? Oh,
Petra said a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I heard the tape with the young jazz lady, like in the 40s, talking about what she gonna suck and fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's certain things.
Jazz is crazy.
It's nothing new under the
jazz is crazy.
It's nothing new under the sun, man.
But the only difference is technology.
That's it.
And there's nothing society. There's nothing societies do. It ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
Meaning, right now we talking about. See, back in my day,
so it's not more nastier than it was back then.
I don't think so. But now we have this.
Nah, it's not.
Now when you getting twerked,
we was just as freaky, man.
If y'all had it, y'all would.
So you don't think that now is any different than the 80s?
I think the main difference is the technology.
Technology
and maybe there is a little less shame, but it's not that. It's not what I'm saying is it's not that much different. I think more so what society does is ebbs and flows, meaning it's like I would agree with this. In the 60s, we had more, community cohesion. Everybody knew each other. We stood alone with each other and we kind of supported one another. And 10 years from now, it could be that way because society ebbs and flows. And that's what we do because we just serve the Most High and that never changes. But people left alone, their opinions change. Right now, in the Greek times, people was gay and it was a free thing people did. In the 40s, in American culture, being gay was frowned upon, and now we're back to being gay. It's just it ebbs and flows. It's not like
interesting. That's a good point.
All I'm saying is your childhood is your childhood is the best to you because it was your childhood, and young people will only resent you for telling them how shitty their childhood was. That's all I'm saying.
Say that one more time.
I said your childhood was the best. Your childhood was the best childhood because it was your childhood,
right?
And young people will only resent you by telling them how shitty their childhood is.
You know that's so heavy because
my
son doesn't like
nothing.
My son doesn't like it. Like
and you know why I don't teach you nothing? So like because you can't control it. I can't control. I can't control the cell phone.
Right.
I can't control
going outside.
I can't control the fact that my parents told me to not go outside because they're shooting out there or you're gonna get kidnapped.
Well, what I'm saying
your parents just let you go.
So like my mom,
a kid today can't control that. His parents said, "No, you can't go traverse the city by yourself." He can't control that.
If I may.
Go ahead.
You know, what you're saying is so heavy, Cap, because you're right. Because I remember when I was 5 years old and I took my big wheel on the other side of the street and I was gone all day until nightfall.
And that's crazy.
And my mom,
that's insane.
when I came back, the whole neighborhood was looking for me.
But that's the difference. That's the difference with now.
But what I'm saying is, what he's saying is so right. It's the fear of our generation because of what has happened with these kidnappings, with these all these other type stuff that we gotten so secure that we're afraid to. Here's what it is. It started out with us being afraid to allow our children to go outside and play.
I know what makes it different. I know what makes it different.
Because kids would go outside.
They would go out and do it.
Right now they would go out.
They would.
I'm going to say somebody.
There's not anything left.
My son,
there's not anything because of the phone. I think this is what makes it different. Is just because of the phone, there's nothing left to the imagination anymore.
I don't know about
that. I don't.
Because remember, when you was younger, what did you have? What did we have to look at? You had a Sears magazine.
No, we didn't.
You might have had a Playboy.
No.
You might have found your dad's Playboy under his fucking bed.
That's incorrect, Cap.
All right, okay. So tell me when we were young, you could go and watch porn on your phone.
Hold on. No.
You couldn't do that. So what are you talking about?
Here's what we could do though.
What could you do?
We could play video games.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Okay, so here's the thing. Before our generation, you know what they used to say? Y'all got video games. Y'all got something that you can hook up to a TV and play a video game.
That's not my point, though. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is something totally different. He's talking about video games.
It's not.
I'm talking about
it's not different.
Innocence. I'm talking about sex.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, here's what
how
I'm
does
saying.
that equate to sex today?
Because it's something.
Kids today, they have proven.
It's something else that can keep
But
you in
I'm
the
saying
crib,
they
though.
have proven today that because porn is at such an all-time high, it is fucking with people's ability to be able to connect with women.
Listen,
it was not like that in the 80s and the 70s.
I would agree.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. That's my that he's saying that it was the same.
That's true.
It's not the same.
All right.
That's true. But I couldn't really blame young people for that truth. I can't say I can educate them and tell them stop watching porn, but I can't be like, your generation is shitty because you have porn. I'm gonna walk away now. And that's kind of what happens. What happens is you tell me how shitty my generation is, and what I can't do, I can't not have no cell. Well, I can't not have a cell phone, but I'm saying I can't. Now that cell phones and social media are such a necessity,
right?
It's kind of hard to walk it back. It's like a nigga in the 20s kind of you be like, back in my day, we used to wash the clothes by hand and dry them up on the thing. See, y'all young people, y'all ain't right no more.
But they're right though.
Washing machine. No, it's not right.
They are right.
Who the fuck would put this shit in the washing machine?
No, but I'm saying what they're saying is that how we're not as strong as they were. And that's true.
I can't say that.
That's true. We're not strong. We're not strong as the people. We're not strong as the children.
Strong because you didn't put your
like I rode a bike without a helmet.
Okay,
kids drive the bike with a helmet today.
Nigga, do you go outside?
Like when I used to fight.
Are you going outside now?
Yeah, look, when I fought.
I never seen no black kids.
When I fought when I was young, we used to fight. You didn't get knocked out with one punch like you get knocked out today. A nigga go, bow, yeah, knock you out with one punch. Niggas got glass jaws now. It wasn't like that. Niggas wasn't getting knocked out with one punch.
Maybe because y'all was.
Is it niggas hitting harder? No.
Y'all wasn't
because niggas was hitting hard back then.
How you know?
But niggas was just because I got hit. I got hit by niggas, the local bully.
Punching as hard as we was.
Matter of fact, there ain't even bullies now.
Now that's
not even bullies. That's campaigns against bullying.
Hold on. That's something to definitely be talked about right now.
That's campaigns against bullying.
No, there's not bullies no more.
No, there's not bullies.
There ain't no bullies.
No, hold on. If I may.
Kids go to school fine.
And how is that a bad thing?
And when they get bullied, they kill themselves.
I'm gonna tell you why it's a bad thing. I'm gonna tell you why it's a bad thing.
Because when your kid get bullied, you're not gonna be like, oh, great.
No. But here's what I say.
I won't say that.
Exactly. So what the fuck are we talking about?
We don't.
I'm just saying that it's different now.
But here's what hold on. Let me get this out.
Go ahead.
Let me get this out. Here's what I get, right? Here's what I'm gonna say. Because bullies are necessary. Some bullies are necessary, man, because you know what? Kids get away with so much. Now Billy can come into school and be Jane. You know what I mean? And you can't say nothing about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's some weirdos. The reason why there's more shootings in the school, because it ain't no bullies, man.
Right. That's what I'm saying, Cap.
Like, I understand that now. I'm pretty sure that was definitely shooting because they were bullying. I understand.
Is that because they bullied? Or because they were bullied?
They're reacting to the bully.
They are reacting to and that's the reason why they took the bullies out of the school. But what you're going to start to see?
I don't know why you put. I expect people to react.
You're actually going to start. You're going to start to see more wickedness because there ain't no bullies that say. Because the bully is the one who stand up and say, "That's weird. That ain't right."
Yo, that's funny as hell. That's how they be doing. That's weird. That's weird.
That right there is weird, man. You should not be coming in here looking like that.
Everybody says that to their kid when they kill themselves because they getting bullied. Everybody says,
"Well, that's the parents' damn fault." The parent ain't. Hold up. How many parents? Listen, I'm gonna get on it. Here's what I'm gonna get on.
Is 11.
Here's what I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna say this like this.
I thought
the daggone parent.
At the time, I did.
The parent is so is so separate from their kid. That's why their kid is getting bullied because the parent ain't even paying attention. The parent is so right now. It's so easy to throw a daggone tablet in the kid's face, and now the kid don't know how to act socially. They don't know how. They got humps in their necks because they head be down.
When they in school for hours?
Because they don't know how to communicate.
No, I'm saying, but they in school all day.
But I'm saying they don't know how to communicate.
But how do they not learn how to communicate when they in school?
Because when they in school all day, when they come home, they on the tablet all day.
But they in school for 8. Okay.
What I'm saying is this. They don't know social skills. And here's the thing.
So now he going back to my point.
It's like this with the kids today. It's two things. I got a son. I got a son that's being raised in this generation. So I know what I'm going to say next. One thing that I work on with my son, it's okay to be book smart, but you also have to have street smarts too. It's good to be well-rounded. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to be both. You got to be smart and you got to have some street smarts too. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some. Yeah, because if you don't have both.
Yeah, nigga be like, yo, let me borrow $20. You're like, okay.
Because I know where I would live at. It was kind of funny.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Because when you're in those nice neighborhoods, it's like that.
But it's crazy because I got to teach him. You know what I mean? The type of neighborhood that where I'm from and shit like that.
Yeah, man.
I got to teach him, not street smarts, but just social.
I had to learn not to give a nigga the money first. You know what I mean? Because a nigga got me like that. You know what I'm saying? I gave a nigga the money first. That nigga walked off with my fucking money.
Man,
he was with another nigga too, and I had to stand there and eat
Why you ain't fight him?
I remember I got robbed
because he had
tokens,
niggas with him, and I was afraid.
I got robbed for tokens.
And nowadays we would have killed him and shot him. He'd been dead.
Right. So things like that's what.
Well,
so but that goes back to my point.
Generation.
But that's not necessarily tough though.
Hey, Cap, you never got
that's
robbed,
not necessarily tough because
you never got robbed before?
1 second. But that's not necessarily tough because shooting is easy.
When they stop shooting niggas,
shooting is
that's
easy.
What people from my generation are going.
You know, we had these right here. The Smitties.
Yeah, but I remember that the Smitties didn't count no more. I remember when that fighting shit.
But you had these though.
I was cool when they had the fight.
You know who still fight?
A
lot of niggas in Cali. You see them niggas in Cali that be on podcasts like, yo, let's go swabble. Let's go let get more my fade. Them niggas still be running fades in Cali.
I take a lump. I ain't
them niggas still be running fades. Like that's tough. Like a nigga that can go out there with these and go and beat a nigga the fuck up, win, lose, or draw.
Eventually they will. Whenever shooting stop becoming as pervasive as they are right now, somebody from my generation is gonna say to somebody that's in high school and be like, yeah, back in my day, you couldn't talk of that shit on Twitter. We blow a nigga head off.
Yes,
right. But
and then he going to be like, well, my generation just trash because we don't kill people.
Well, niggas shoot because they're afraid.
You're missing my point.
Niggas shoot because
you're missing my point.
But niggas shoot because they're afraid.
With that one, I see.
They're afraid.
I see what you're saying.
They're afraid to get their ass whooped. That's why niggas shoot.
What's the solution, man? That's what I'm gonna ask you. Okay, so we have cell phones now, so we're all weak. So what now? We got a cell phone, so now we're all pussies. So what do we do? What do you tell a young person to do?
Okay.
Go outside, nigga.
Right, because okay. Now I'm not too arrogant to understand that. Like my stepfather, right? He was born in the 50s, and the 50s, and you had the 60s and the 70s, and I come along the 80s. But it was tough back then, man. You couldn't even Wilmington, you know what I'm saying? Like Wilmington was different. Like you had to fight a lot. Yeah. It was more about your toughness as a child. Like it wasn't like how you could just pick up a gun and just shoot a nigga. That was easy. But you had to really fight a nigga, and you got your reputation off of how many niggas you fought.
Yeah,
that's the difference. That's all I'm saying. So I know when my stepfather was younger and he had to fight a lot of niggas, I knew that I wasn't cut from that same cloth. When my generation came along, I mean, we still caught the tail end of that, but then it started getting to the point where niggas was like, I'm tired of getting beat up. I'm just going to just shoot a nigga now.
Okay, so
because I don't want to get beat up anymore.
So from a young person's perspective, right? How is you said you get respect by how many fights you had?
Well, when I was younger,
not how many, but it was
like when you fought niggas, you fought like it's you know how when it goes back to that when you go to prison. When you go to prison, like that's when it goes back. It resorts back to the motherfucking day because now all you got in there is your hands.
They stabbing in there too.
Well, but not everybody. That's false too. Because I know niggas do get stabbed, but for the most part, only a few niggas had the bangers.
Back in the old prison days,
but niggas fight.
Back in the old prison days, they used to fight, but now they stab.
Even Rikers right now, you go on Rikers Island right now, you're gonna fight.
I was joking. I was just saying.
But yeah, I'm saying. But you go to like King Von and them niggas was in Chicago jail. You're gonna go in there and you're gonna fight.
Even
niggas.
King Von was fighting.
Yeah, you're gonna fight.
It's more of a prison thing to stab. That's what I heard.
But I'm just saying it goes back. That's why they say when niggas that shooters from the world, when they go to prison, they bitches. Because now you don't know how to fight. You just know how to be like, nigga be like, yo, what up, nigga, what's up? You like, all right, I'll be right back. Nigga, what's up? Throw your hands right now. Now you gotta go back and go pop the trunk on a nigga and go clear out the whole block because you're afraid to get your ass whooped in front of everybody.
Why instead of
tell me I'm lying.
Whatever. But why?
Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
Why? Okay, instead of telling a young person that they should fight, right, instead of shoot, which I get. It's kind of from the tough guy perspective. It's kind of hard for me to understand, but that's another thing. Instead of why are you telling young people, or not even you, but people? I heard people have been saying that my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
You got to fight instead of shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you telling people to fight instead of shoot? Instead of telling them that the reason they would fight in the first place is dumb.
That's true. But if you got to fight, you win some and you lose some. But guess what? You live to fight another day. You know what I'm saying? At least if niggas knew that, we wouldn't be killing each other.
The reality of the matter is, even when y'all was fighting, it was for dumb reasons that you shouldn't be fighting over. That would only escalate until you kill.
But guess what though, Cap? This is something I'm just gonna say real quick.
Because back in the 80s, they was fighting.
But Isaiah Ward, now back me up on this one, Isaiah Ward. I know you're gonna agree with this one. All right, go ahead, Cap. You wanted to say something? You was finishing?
All I'm saying is whatever the time is when a nigga first picked up a gun, right? The first nigga that I'm going to murder now. The nigga was Kane. when at some point they was fighting so much, like you said, they said, I'm going to kill now. Maybe instead of saying let's fight and let's be fisticuffs and let's put your dukes up, let's figure out. Let's get to the conclusion of the matter.
No, you're right.
The reason that you're fighting with a gun or with your fist is dumb in the first place because niggas is fighting over dumb, stupid, retarded. They're shooting now.
You're right.
Over dumb shit. So why are you trying to tell them put the guns down and fight when fighting enough is going to lead to you?
Right.
Killing?
But I'm saying when it gets to a point when it's past the talking. But what you're saying, Isaiah Ward, check this out. Who become the best friends?
The ones who fight.
There you go.
Matter of fact, it's crazy.
The niggas who fight, the niggas who got it on, that said, you know what, man, they got it on, and they realized, or the nigga who stood up to the bully. Salagi?
Would you ever tell somebody that in real life to fight?
Nah.
So what are we talking about?
Like fight? Like sometimes you gotta get it on.
Hold on.
I know. I'm just saying, not the true perspective, not the true perspective.
The truth is reality.
Sometimes niggas gotta fight. Like a nigga might fuck your bitch. Or a nigga might steal from you. A nigga might steal from you.
I'm not talking about
like
that.
Okay, nigga, you broke in my crib. You gotta get this ass whipped.
Nah, what I'm just saying is don't be afraid to fight. Man.
Like nigga, you beat my daughter up. You going out with my daughter. Whatever. You put your hands on my daughter. You gotta give me these 2 minutes.
Okay.
Win, lose, or draw, we're gonna have to fight for 2 minutes.
Okay, what I'm telling you is if a brother came to you,
it's different now. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm telling you is if a brother came to you and said something about something happened. You wouldn't say, yeah, I should just get 5 minutes in. You wouldn't do that. So what are we talking about?
What's it? The nigga Crip Mac said. He said, man, I don't give a fuck. The nigga Crip Mac said. He said, listen. He said, nigga, I'll fight anybody.
If I may,
get all that.
And I get what you're saying, but we shouldn't fight. But I'm just saying, if it gets past that point, nigga, I'll fight anybody.
My dad did that to me though.
Win or lose.
Did what?
What you just said. My dad. So I
told you to fight somebody.
Yeah, I fought my bully. Right, this was like 6th grade, 6th, 7th grade, right? And like he just was like he plucked me in my ear. He wanted to fight. He just wanted to fight. So we ended up fighting. I thought I lost the fight, right? And when I went home, I was just like, yeah, you know, my dad was like, well, who won? You know what I mean? I was just like, you know, I wasn't sure. And he got on me. My pop got on me. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, you know what I mean? You go to school tomorrow, you know what I mean? Pick it back up. And I went into school. The way my pop talked to me, I went back to school the next day wanting to fight.
Yeah.
But he ain't want to fight. He didn't want to fight no more. The boy didn't want to fight no more. And I realized he had a little mouse just like I had a little mouse. You know what I mean? Under my eye. And we became best friends after that. You know what I mean? It was, we squat. But then that's when the fighting began. Because all we did was fight other people.
And I'm not talking about
but
self-defense, of course.
Right. But my
No, you're right. You're right. No, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Did my pop get the best advice? I don't think
after you already fought him.
When I think about it now.
But your dad he might not know all that happened.
My pop was a fighter though. Okay. My pop was like he rolled up on somebody else's pop one time.
You told me about that.
You know what I mean? So like he was just like he didn't believe in like, you know, losing fights, especially if you got hit in the face. Got hit in the face, my pop would just like freaking he would go nuts.
But I think it's necessary. Like aggression, like I think just Judah, Israel, man, it's just like that's what we've always dealt with. It's like just aggression amongst. I mean, okay, we shouldn't fight each other, of course, you know, and we, you know what I mean, but there, I mean, let's be honest, you know what I mean, like. Okay, we can't stop everything from it being an issue.
You can't.
Sometimes you just gotta, you know, you gotta whoop a nigga ass, and nobody above an ass whooping at some point.
Like I said, there's a time for self-defense.
It is, and then it's just time to just be like, yo,
some niggas deserve an ass whipping. Nigga, you broken his crib.
Some do,
but that's not most times. That's what I believe.
Right.
What I'm saying is most times are not worthy of it.
Right, you can talk it
that's
out.
What I'm. That's really what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
most times are not worthy of it, and you need to tell young people that, not.
I could have got my ass whooped. You need to
punch more instead of shooting.
Yeah, like squabble. Yeah, we could go squabble.
I could have got my ass whooped again.
Yeah. But I tell you what,
I might have lost that fight.
It feels great as a young nigga standing up to a bully, man. God damn.
It's an
like
amazing.
I said, self-defense. I mean,
2 times in my lifetime I did that.
Fair game.
It feels great.
It's the most amazing thing in the world.
You feel like a boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
you feel like a boy.
Damn, this fucking camera, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I think you know why it's turning off, man?
Settings?
Because our settings ain't up. It's you know what it's doing? It's cutting off. It's having it has some sort of timer on it, and it's because of I think that was the one that got taken out. Remember, that was the one that you had took down away. That one, once you did that, it kind of reset the whole settings that was in there. But it's no sweat. We could just go back to. We can end it. We got to go on that much longer.
Nah, there's still some folks up there, man.
Who in there?
We got a couple people. Somebody, Jay Hall just said y'all didn't answer the cheesesteak question.
Okay, all right. So yeah, we can do a cheesesteak.
No more.
No, we could definitely do it.
That, man.
Let me tell you what happened, man. Life happens, I guess, right?
That and Angelo's is undefeated.
And then as we move along,
I kind of got
as our word, well, not as our word. I'm not gonna put that on you, but like you know how like when you keep eating cheese sticks every fucking day.
Nah, you get
like
that.
It's like like okay, this shit is bad for me.
Yes, too. I got tired of cheese.
Yeah, like it's like this shit is bad. Like
I could do a cheesesteak maybe like we
have to go and we have to eat other things because the cheesesteak at some point like this is absolutely terrible for me to be eating like this.
It's not. I'm a big guy, man. Like look at me on camera, bro. I'm a big guy, man. You know what I mean?
Big guy, man.
I'm over here trying to hide the curvature.
I'm a big guy.
Brothers be. I can tell you now, though, brothers are a lot more like self-conscious of themselves now.
Damn right.
Like
man.
you see brothers that's getting in that
man.
gym and getting it on, and not giving a fuck, man. And that's great because what's that word called? Motivation is not easy to come along. It comes along in spurts in your life, and I think that the brothers who have captured that momentum is just great. Fucking rock that shit out and and hold on to that shit because you'll lose that momentum and fucking lose your motivation and fucking just you'll start gaining weight.
Yeah. So we every now and again we still every now and again we'll go to a cheesesteak spot and check it out. Angelo's is still number one. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody messing with Angelo's yet. Haven't found a cheesesteak that can touch that joint yet.
And one thing you said, which was good, as our award, when you said, we could do go to a vegan restaurant.
Damn right. It's a vegan spot up the street.
We go to a vegan restaurant. We can go to Solid Works.
Yeah.
It's not all about, but but I see what the person is saying that's asking that question. It's like, that's why that person subscribed.
Right. Yeah, they said you could easily make that y'all niche. Y'all are entertaining as hell.
Yeah.
It says it comes so naturally for you.
So it's not no slight against the person who's asking that question.
Right.
Because he's saying, nigga, this is what I fucking subscribe for.
Where my daggone reviews at?
And eat the fucking cheesesteaks. All the varieties. And shut the fuck up and eat these fucking cheesesteaks.
Go to Geno's, guys. Right. Again.
And that's what it is. It's like,
eat another one.
The people want you to do it. Like, that's it.
Cheesesteak fetish.
Think about the nigga. Well, you said it too, as our war. You said,
taste it again.
Think how many motherfuckers ran into Debo from Friday and said,
right.
What's up, Craig?
Right.
It's like niggas don't give a fuck that his name is.
You never go.
Yeah. What's up, my 40 homie? Right. Niggas don't give a fuck if his real name is Tony Lester.
Right.
Lister. They just be like, oh, that's Debo from Friday.
They still call Mike Epps Dada.
Yeah. They don't give a fuck. That's Mike Epps. They like, hey, Dada, what up, Dada? Like, it's like people.
They be like, what's the lottery numbers, man? What's the lottery numbers?
Yeah, because when people tap into you,
15.
That's what they expect. Yeah. 45, 30, 47, yeah.
37.
Yeah, it's like niggas want to.
It's like when you do something great, you kind of gotta.
That's what they expect from you.
Yeah.
Get no greater than that.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's cutting off now, right?
Man, you can't just change the sentence.
Let's go ahead and end it, huh?
Any way to change the sentence right quick? I mean, we ain't do it now.
Well, his the camera keep going out.
I know that, but I'm saying it's like a big ordeal to change the sentence.
Should change the sentence.
Settings like we gotta do it now because it's late now.
It's not a big ordeal to do it now.
Yeah, we make sure that we have it all straight for the next episode. I mean, shoot, hey, last week we was glitched up. You know what I'm saying? At least we nice and clear this week. You know what I mean?
See something.
What y'all think about the couch? We got the couch up in here for right now. You know what I'm saying?
Did say that. He said, "Well, fuck, why is it choppy? We just had glass in here." And I'm like, "Man, you're right, like a motherfucker."
I mean, listen to me.
Yeah, I think it'd be dope. Like once we get it all together.
Yeah, it's still. Listen,
and we have like other guests in here.
Hopefully, y'all see the potential. What we really doing.
Get them on the couch.
Trying to tell y'all, it's gonna be dope when we finish it.
It's gonna be dope. Especially I want to get CTF Bird on here, man.
Yeah,
CTF Bird. I'm gonna definitely try to work on that to get him in here.
Yeah, I want to get the chick that say I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up.
Yeah,
I mean, get her on the show. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get Sexy Red in here, man.
We want to get everybody on here.
Yeah,
man.
Charleston White.
What's the other chick that's from Delaware? Get her up on here. Sukihana, yeah.
She's too famous. She ain't never going.
Nah, man, we'll get her on here.
She might would do it like if we was already if we was tapped in to everybody in Delaware, like tapped in.
Right.
Like where we got we know niggas around the city. Then if she came here, we could probably get her to come through here. That's true.
Yeah, she don't even claim Delaware.
We say
she probably do it for the right dollar amount though.
Yeah, make a couple
we still
bands.
Going up, man. More people done joined on this.
Make a couple bands. You know what I'm saying?
Got more people enjoying them, man. Hey, what's up? Hey.
A couple more bands. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we got what we need to actually go to that next level.
Oh yeah.
It's just come with the whole networking part and really just talking to different people and just coming out your element.
Yeah, you gotta work the internet more too.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, we got what it takes.
Just remember, y'all with us in the beginning phases, man. You know what I'm saying? This is still
this is not the beginning, right?
No, we've been at this for a minute.
It's not really the beginning.
We just keep changing.
Yeah, we keep changing because we still haven't found.
I said, I don't want to do no more changing after this.
Yeah, this is the last one.
You know what I realized
after we finish this one. Yeah,
I'm relaxed now. I'm late. I got a good night. I can sit here and talk all that day.
Yeah.
And then I want to write that shit up.
Yeah. That show. Yeah. Now we get.
I do.
Yeah. Right.
Because you look, comfortable, just chilling, kicking it.
Yeah.
And
now I can just
breathe. I can stretch.
Pretty soon, folks, we gonna start having an audience up in this joint.
Yeah, it's just when on the way coming up because we you know we always want like to try to get to that next level. You know what I'm saying? It's something's gonna shake. I mean, we've been doing it way too long.
Right.
Something's gonna shake.
I think sometimes we got I think we got to work on. I think I said it before, but we got to work smarter instead of harder.
Right.
Nobody got. I put it up against, man. No, it's not a lot of cats out there that have the type of like development that we have.
Right.
We've been doing podcasts
Long as fuck
since like 17.
Yeah.
2017. Consistently. You know, just like everything. Command Junior Honda, his shows got better.
Right.
You know, it just got better over the years because he just had so much groundwork he laid. So he just got so much infrastructure. So no matter where Command Junior Honda goes, he's going to have his fan base is going to follow him no matter where he goes because he just laid so much infrastructure. So I think
shut down all type of shit.
Right. So I think that, you know, we could do that too.
Damn right.
You know, just follow the same formula.
Put the time and effort.
Put the time in, yeah.
You'll build. So we build up our audience. We can say, yeah, okay, we're not gonna be here no more. We go on Twitch. You know, we on Twitch now.
Right.
Your audience will follow you.
Yeah, we still ain't going live on TikTok. You know what I mean? That's another joint we can go live off of. And all this other type stuff. So
you're right.
There's some other platforms.
TikTok ain't the end all be all either.
Nah.
Because you got Rumble. Rumble is dope. You can say whatever the hell you want on Rumble.
That's what we need. Because
they got a lot of other ones. Twitch too.
Speech, man.
Twitch is good too.
Probably do that one week. Rumble.
Yeah.
Just give it a shot.
Right now, we just we gonna build up our infrastructure and make
Rumble, young
sure
man, Rumble.
Make sure our backgrounds and everything and everything's swab and eventually we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have our audience up in here and trying to tell you, man, this is gonna be an amazing joint. So we just need y'all support. All we need y'all to do is make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, share, whatever you gotta do. You know what I mean? And invite your peoples in. You know what I mean? We can all get it in while we live, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great, man. While we getting it up.
Stay tuned for more.
Yeah, look at the background, man. Don't look at the background.
So yeah, man.
There's chairs back there.
I got a bunch of chairs back here. You know what I mean? It's
like just reiterating on what you said.
I got a live sign.
Yeah.
You know, let's like, subscribe, let's share, let's do all those type of things, man. You know, we got Captain Aria in here.
That's right.
We got myself. You got Isaiah Ward.
That's right.
So check it out, man. You know, this is RudeInSpeech, man. You said 4.0.
RudeInSpeech 4.0. But
damn, you went from the 3 to the 4?
No, we've been in 4.0.
No.
We was in 3.
It was 3.
2.0.
No, 3.
No,
I was just saying 4.0 on the Richter scale. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
yeah, about that earthquake. How about that?
Yeah, now you're talking very quick.
Yeah, it's too late for that, huh?
It ain't that bad though, for real.
I don't even know what happened for real.
It's definitely the Lord though.
But I think it definitely it's a warning. I would say that.
Yeah,
like a lot of things.
And it's great to see things like out of our control.
Yeah,
you know, the Lord, He loved to see us scrambling and scraping for shit. You know, He loved it. He like it when we like this, Daddy. He like it when we're scrambling and scraping for shit. We're scrambling. He like it when we scramble.
He called back from the beginning of the show.
He like when we scrambling and scraping for shit. Hey, look, we scrambling and scraping for lifeboats and fucking all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
he like when we scrambling and scraping for shit. That's on a whole nother level.
You scrambling and scraping.
The Lord ain't playing around with us, man.
That's
Lord,
crazy,
like, I'll
man.
shake this whole motherfucking shit. And y'all niggas will fucking like cry out for
Shaking
fucking
in
mercy.
Jersey, man. Like Jersey and shit, man. You got
like the scriptures say, man, the diverse places.
Yeah, right.
You know,
you got
we used to them joints in Cali, right? Like Cali, everybody know Cali is known for earthquakes,
right?
But not here. And I think that's what makes it all the more better, man. You know, so much shit is happening. You know, with the shit. I mean, I when I go over bridges now down in that area, I'm looking out in the water now.
Good night. Yeah, right.
And, you know, I don't give a fuck. I'm looking out there. I'm like, what the fuck is that shit? Look like a boat. You know what I mean? You're looking out there now because I don't think anybody is riding over a bridge and not think about what happened down there. And then you notice how quick they stopped talking about it?
Yeah, they did.
They stopped talking about that shit the day it happened. The next day.
How the news cycle works now.
I was on that bridge before. That bridge was always eerie in the mug too, man.
that shit is crazy, right?
That bridge is eerie as mud, man. Like
that's the 695
that
joint.
bridge and the joint right across from the Wilmington. I mean the joint coming into Wilmington. What's that?
You talking about from Middletown?
Yeah, bro.
The St. George's Bridge.
That joint. Because you know about that bridge, it got a lot of history. A lot of people committed suicide on that. They said there was a lot of hangings on that joint too. That if you ever ride on that joint at night, nigga,
it got them lights going on. That shit is crazy.
Eerie as hell.
Did look crazy though.
Eerie as hell. Like even when you driving on the other bridge and you look across at that bridge, that joint dark as hell.
Yeah, the other one because that one's under construction.
Yeah, that joint look crazy, man.
Yeah.
But I was on the joint that the boat hit. I drove that joint a couple times. Man, that joint was crazy. I got a ticket on that joint because I was just like, I gotta get off this mud. And I was speeding across that joint.
It'll shake too. Yeah, it shake
like a mug.
Yeah,
it's got one lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
There's one lane on that.
Yeah. That like remember like since we talking about scriptures, man, remember it said, man, that us as we wouldn't have no assurance of life,
right?
Because so it's like when you riding over that bridge, you kind of thinking, that it could happen.
Yeah,
you just never know. I always, like I said, want to make sure that I'm in the best possible position that I could be in, because it's even though we're still we're Israel at the end of the day,
right?
You don't give a fuck. Right. Righteous men went into captivity and had to live under those same curses.
Right.
So it is what it is. At this point, you just gotta live life and hope that the Lord is with you.
Right.
Because it could just be that simple. Where that's it.
Mm-hmm. Right, man.
You real what's the word?
Getting real deep at the end.
Deep.
Philosopher.
A philosopher.
Philosopher.
Dark. Like, you would have died, nigga.
You want to die, nigga. It is, man. I look, and the reason I said it like that was because Officer Makatazar, on his way to camp.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
died.
Yeah,
you gotta be ready.
You gotta be ready. It don't matter. It don't matter where you at. Camp, what? It is what it is, man. Yeah. I just want to, that's why I say a nigga that lead the truth is just fucking bitch ass nigga.
Good night.
No chance.
You a bitch ass nigga.
Forget about it.
Got no chance for the next one.
The time you do have, why won't you give it to your brothers,
right,
and your sisters?
Right.
Why wouldn't you do that?
God.
Instead of being a bitch ass nigga and leaving and fucking, doing podcasts and shit.
No, so like you got a cat.
You should do a podcast.
That was a shot.
Yeah. Cause I've been thinking like, what after this? What? Like what you gonna do?
The Ashikis, man.
Like that's another shot. What you really? What's gonna especially after you've been in the truth for a couple? What's gonna happen that's so grand after this?
You know what? When I think about that, I think about the movie Matrix, right? The one character, the one boy that was
trying to go back. Yeah.
I don't want to remember nothing.
He said ignorance is blessed.
No, you talking about Total Recall?
No,
man. The
Matrix.
Matrix?
Yeah.
You're right.
He's like, I don't want to remember nothing. He's like, put me back in. And he said he took a bite. He said he took the steak and he was like, you see, I see the steak right here. You know what I mean? I know that this steak is the Matrix is telling me that this steak is it's juicy. It's juicy and it's all this other type stuff. And he said, you know what? And he took a bite of that bitch and he was like, he chewed that joint like a real steak.
Yeah.
And he was just like, ignorance is bliss. That's a brother that leaves the truth.
It's pleasure.
You know what I mean? It's just like he doesn't want to be accountable. He doesn't want anything. He just wants to live in Christmas.
The camera on you, man. You dropping me heavy.
He just wants to celebrate Christmas. He wants to celebrate New Year's Eve. He wants to go to July 4th. You know what I mean? That's what he wants. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to keep the high holiday. He doesn't want to go to class. He doesn't want to go to camp. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to chill with the Akia. He wants to celebrate Christmas. He wants to have sex with hoes. He wants to smoke weed.
To be like everybody else.
Just to be like everybody else. Just to say that, I'd rather just live and be ignorant.
Mm.
And I don't understand
I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Because even so like it.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, even after you do all that guilt comes in, just like a daggone chick on 600-pound life after she eats 3 cheeseburgers.
But guess what? She got a man. That a bitch. What does that say to these women out here now? That means you got too much mouth. That's what the hell that means. Because how the hell this woman that's 800 pounds got a man? And you fine, got a job, got 6 bedrooms, and you got a house in Atlanta.
Bitch, you're insufferable.
Hey, but bitch, you're insufferable.
And the doctor be like, "Yo, you telling me that what you telling me,
Doctor
that,
now?"
He be like, so what you telling me is that, and he says this every episode, and this is the funniest line he says every episode. He says, "Yo, if you don't bring her the food, she gets angry, right? So you just a soft ass nigga." That's what you want to say. It's like, you just a soft nigga, man. What you need to do is just make her get her own food.
Yeah, but she can't get it. And guess what? What he do all day? Enable and buff that right. Butthole up.
He got a big spoon with rice.
Yeah.
It's rice and cheese.
What you need to stop doing is
like, open your mouth.
Right. Your mouth. And she throw that leg up when it's time to wash that funky behind.
Oh, gosh.
And she throw that leg up and he buffed that butthole.
Yo. You ever see the joint where they ask where they ask some niggas like they got wings?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo. Like this.
Yeah, let's do it like this.
Yo, which call be coming in there? He be like,
like wings is crazy.
He be like, the hygiene is so it's just ridiculous.
He be like,
you can tell it stink when he walk up in there because even Dr. Now be like,
funky in that motherfucker.
It stinks in here.
Cause man, you 1,000 pounds. You like this on the bed. How do you poop?
The funk is just consolidated.
They got scars underneath. They turn over and they a two-tone color. It's like,
because you literally ate yourself into a.
I never got how they get like let the people videotape them eat all their food.
Yeah,
I get how they love food, but then you ain't got you don't give a fuck.
But like that dude who's with that person or that woman that's with that person is like it's a fetish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
they call them feeders. But some of that
they call them feeders.
Feeders.
Ooh, yeah, that's
It's a fetish where they like to feed the one they like to feed.
Yeah, they like you to be fat. Yeah,
like there was this one episode, man.
McDonald's.
I swore, like I thought he was just going to like bring her like one big old plate of spaghetti.
You're gonna bring 3 meals.
He brought her 2 joints, 2 big ass plates of spaghetti with the daggone garlic bread, like 4 garlic breads.
That's just an amazing meal.
And then he was like, he was like, let me get a taste. She says, oh no.
Yeah.
Dang, greedy moment.
And then you see the kids' place, and the kids had the right proportions. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it'd be like a 2-liter soda, a whole cake.
2 liters.
Yeah, 2 liters, a whole cake.
Or they'll get a whole pot, and they be like, you sure you got enough? Because you know you ain't gonna get none of mine when I get started. Like, God.
Yeah, like chicken. They be like all kinds of shit.
They like truly addicted to food.
Then they be like the same thing. Because I be watching this show. Man.
I ain't watching that.
It'd be like mental illness. Too.
I be watching this show.
Not mental illness, but like depression.
Yeah.
Is that mental? Well, that'd be considered mental illness. Yeah. It'd be like depression. They'd be so depressed that's how they deal with their anxiety is by eating. Because
it's a fucked up circle because they depressed because they big and they can't move.
Right.
So they eat because they're depressed, and then because they ate, they big.
Right.
Because food made me feel great.
Not that great.
Like when I
my ass go.
Like when I eat, I be like.
That's so great. My ass gonna be like a wing.
You know how dope when you take dope, you shoot dope, it be like making you like.
You can fool, yeah, it do be like that.
Like yo,
but when you eat, brother be like, yo, hey, yo, Cap, we got some wings over here. I eat the wings, put some hot sauce on them, eat everything, and I be like.
Yeah, you seen that joint I sent you. You seen that video I sent y'all. What's the boy name? What's the boy we always be watching? The boy who did the skit. Yo, Cat funny as hell, yo. Cat funny.
Oh, you talking about Trey Rags?
Yo, you seen the joint about the dope head? He was smoking weed.
I think you sent me that. One of y'all sent me that.
I sent the joint this week when the boy was like, he was smoking weed. He sent he calling his weed dude, and the boy wasn't answering. And finally, the boy answered. He got like the tubes in his nose and everything. He's like, yo, I was in the car accident. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter, you know what I mean? She went through the windshield. I don't know if she gonna make it. And, I ain't gonna be able to deliver that weed. You know what I mean? And the boy was like, so what that got to do with my delivery?
Cap.
He was like, what they got to do with my delivery, man? He was like, nigga, my daughter went through the windshield, man. I'm, you know what I mean? I'm fucked. I'm not gonna be able to make that delivery. He's like, I'm just trying to figure out the correlation.
Oh, Trey Rags.
He's like, I'm trying to figure out the correlation. That's funny.
He's like, I'm trying to figure out the correlation between why you ain't delivering my weed. Yeah.
That's funny. He's like, I'm trying to figure out the correlation.
But that's how it was, man. Like, you know what I mean? When I was smoking, it was just like, man, I ain't care about you, nigga. When I call you and you answer the phone, I'm happy to hear your voice. Cause I'm about to get some weed, man.
That's how niggas be about their food.
That's funny as hell.
So when they with
600 pound niggas,
yo,
be about their food.
That the funniest line is when they gonna be heading down to Houston. I don't know what to expect from that. You know what to expect from this nigga, man. This ain't about you going down there and doing a daggone tourism about all the fast food restaurants that you can find on the way down that mug. You know what I mean?
Because you know you got to eat all you can before you go.
Yeah,
it's like drug. It's like drug
addiction with food.
Right. It's like what's that shit called? Drug. When you go to a drug
or a binge,
a drug house, right? Yeah, but before you
halfway house
rehab, right? When you go to rehab, before you go to rehab, you get high as you can.
Yeah, that's exactly what they be doing. They be getting, but they might not make it down there eating all that shit. Yeah. And as soon as they go to that one place where they eat like 5 burgers, they be like, "Oh, my legs is burning. I gotta stop at the hotel."
The worst part when they trying to get out of the thing and they be crying because it hurt. Like, get your fat ass up and get.
But some niggas, some niggas be there like having sex with them though. Some niggas be like, man, fuck it, I can't. This butt is like wing butt. I'm about to get some wing butt, but you know what? Fuck it, I'll just like just fuck these rolls.
Good night.
He's looking like this.
Good night.
Yeah. You just be like, look, put that leg go way up here.
Right.
It touched this wall.
I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Man,
Yeah.
I guess
everybody is somebody for everybody. Shit.
Yeah. And that shit is
But
crazy.
you know, it'd be crazy too sometimes, and I've seen this on some of them episodes where the dudes be like, I don't want you to lose weight because you're gonna leave me.
That's I've heard.
But what does that say about a woman who is skinny, fine, living in Atlanta, got a nice crib, making $600,000 a year, and she don't have a man?
Most of them can find a man, but they just rejecting them. I think, me personally. I think they can find.
They want something. So
it's not like men don't like them, but they just rejecting the men that would be with them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Because the niggas are fucking obviously.
Yeah, you answer money.
Obviously.
Nigga will fuck anything. Like
Fuck
even
that.
like them women. A woman could be like fucking handicapped, and nigga still fuck. If she look like something.
Bitch with no arm, like one arm, I don't think I could.
She ain't got no shoulders.
Nigga
She has a great personality. It gotta be like perfect.
Like you just got one arm.
And the rest of her body gotta be like.
She ain't got no shoulders, and she be like,
She got one leg. She got one leg and can't never stand on business.
Her neck don't work. Her neck like. Her neck don't work. You're like, where you want to go? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But niggas still figure out a way to put some dick in her. That's how niggas still figure out a way.
Still figure it out, man.
Niggas don't give a fuck. Niggas is fucking nasty as fuck.
Some niggas probably feel like similar to the 600 pound. I can only fuck her. I'm so ugly. I can only get with a woman that got no hands or whatever.
Yeah.
Midgets
and midgets are coming out now. Midgets are going. They on social media now. Midgets are coming. They coming out the gate swinging.
Like, sit here and talk about the little people.
Yeah, midgets are coming out. Like they was hitting in the corner for a while. Right. But now midgets are coming out on social media now. They talking. They want to hear what they got to say.
Game of Thrones, he was the Martin Luther King of them.
Yeah. He started off.
Yeah, like midgets are coming out now. Like I seen that one midget nigga. He got he a dwarf. And he got a 20 women versus him.
Which one? The name from Drewski?
From Drewski shit.
Oh, that ball?
And then there was a girl on there. She was a midget. And she had like 20 dudes, 50 dudes versus her. Like, I'm like, just like they pushing that shit now. Like, everything that you ever thought was like hidden in the corner is coming out.
They're bringing out all the freaky stuff.
Yeah, they bring it all out. And a lot of niggas like midgets because a lot of men fetishize midget women.
I think they butts is big, but it ain't only big because it's only so much
deformity. Yeah.
It's only so much place.
Yeah, their leg is this big.
But yeah, it's only so much place to put the food.
Yeah, your leg.
But
this
you know what? But you know what?
Doo-doo in there.
Ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
But doo-doo
You know what? You know what? It's crazy because
Nobody ever gave a fuck what the fuck he was saying.
Now nobody ever did.
And every time I see it, I still don't understand. Like, I know
What was his
doo-doo
point?
come out there, but I don't even like correlate it with doo-doo.
Right.
That's not even explained.
Right.
Makes
It's
no
women.
sense.
It's a woman.
Yeah, it's ass.
But you know what? But I am kind of getting sick and tired of seeing
midgets.
No, not just that, but it seems like everybody has to have a twerk video.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
a girl with no legs has to have a twerk video.
Yeah, I was talking
and you
to
can't
somebody
say nothing about it. You can't be on the joint like, why is she spinning on the floor? You know what I mean?
I know who you're talking about.
Stop freaking spinning.
The girl that keeps spinning. Yeah.
Then you got a chick that got like cerebral. She like all jacked up in a chair, and she gets up and shit. And I don't know if you ever seen the one boy that looks like a daggone chicken breast. You know what I mean? He be like, yeah, like a chicken breast. Yeah. I don't know if y'all ever seen this boy. You know
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, with the glasses.
And they got the long fingers.
Yeah, and we supposed to like not say anything bad. Like you wrong if you say something wrong.
Well, I wouldn't say something wrong about the deformity. I wouldn't say nothing bad about that.
But I'm just saying you doing something. You're doing something that allows me to open up and climb. Like that one dude that be busting the one joint. The one boy you showed me remember the two dudes that was burnt faced.
Yeah,
and they was trying to bust on him, and then he started frying.
Yeah, Dontario. Yeah,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like. There's many people in the world that's like that. So I'm not supposed to, when you do the chicken wing stuff and you look like a daggone chicken, I ain't supposed to say.
I think like with that, like the burnt dudes with Ontario and all that, I think that's good.
Right.
I think it's good that when you fucked up, but you can laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you can make light of it.
Yeah, you can make light of it. Like I'm fucked up. I know I'm fucked up. I know it look like a burnt chicken nugget.
I can see the human in it.
Yeah, but you can go ahead and roast me because.
But then you can
because
tell,
I'm cool with it.
You could tell like what they're doing now is not like. It's like, no, I'm a regular person. I'm just like you.
I'm just fucked up.
I can shake my behind
I'm
too.
fucked up. I can shake my behind too, but no, you can't. You ain't got no behind.
Yeah, the girl that be spinning. And guess what? That girl that be
shit.
spinning on the ground and all that, niggas is trying to fuck that
They
bitch.
is trying to smash the spinner on top. Yeah,
Niggas is trying to figure out how I can get that bitch to fuck.
Right.
And the nigga like, she got a pussy.
Yep.
And look, man, and she don't got no legs, so I can really get in there.
And she got good night.
Full control.
Good night. And
I got full control.
And she got an OnlyFans.
Full control.
And she got an OnlyFans.
And guess what?
For real?
No, I'm just saying.
No, and guess what? She'll turn you the fuck down.
Right.
With no legs. Living in today's society, she'll be like, nigga, fuck you.
Like, well,
she'll turn you the fuck down.
Well, forget you old stub spinning around.
Like a goddamn,
and you know why she
like fire hydrant.
You know why she's spinning around? Because she got so many followers that like this and say, "Hey, queen, you're so beautiful.
Damn.
Oh, I love you.
Don't let nobody talk about you, girl."
Yeah,
I think most of them people was laughing at
right,
her.
and she gets so much.
More so than what's
she makes herself. She gets so much play, probably off of social media. That's why she's spinning like that.
She's probably getting paid.
Right.
Okay. So y'all want to end it there?
Yeah, we ended there with the stubs.
We're gonna end up with
the stubs and the nubs and the shorts.
Man, this is RudeInSpeech, man, 4.0. Goddamn. All right, man.
RudeInSpeech.
We talked about everything that we could talk about at this point.
Earthquakes, midgets, generational things.
Yeah,
all that
generational things.
All that good stuff.
We talked about a lot of good things. Yeah, Illuminati.
Well,
That's great. I'm gonna put this in Opus clips and get some clips out of this. Yeah, I think it'd be great.
I think the conversation you said the midgets is coming out. That'd be a good clip.
That's
you
funny.
You said the midgets is going to the forefront.
It comes to the forefront now.
That's funny.
I don't know if you can say. Can you say midgets on YouTube?
I don't think you can.
What, little people?
Gotta be little people.
No, we were saying midgets like crazy though.
Yeah, he was.
Little people.
Yeah, but it's coming out though.
The little people is coming out.
That's right. And it's on and popping now. And they running. They about to run the game.
Little pride.
Little pride.
Mm-hmm.
Little pride.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because the nigga
just
like
a little pride.
Niggas got a little bit of fried.
Like your heart look like a chicken nugget.
Niggas got a little bit fried.
Shoot.
Your heart is the size of a chicken nugget.
Solidarity with the littles.
Yo,
But guess what? But see, at the end of the day, when niggas see a midget woman, they just like, I want to fuck that little bitch with a big ass.
Listen, man.
That's it.
Listen,
niggas
man.
like her face could look long.
Look, the camera then went out on you after that. When they
her face could be like long.
I couldn't deal with them.
You know, her arms could be like little, like fucking little, like Tyrannosaurus Rex arms.
Yeah.
But because she got a butt.
She got that rump.
Yeah, she got a rump. Niggas don't give a fuck. They want to fuck that little bitch. I'm just keeping it real. Like, I'm not saying like that's how the language I would use like to describe it, but that's just how niggas are. Niggas like they fetishize them. They're like, I want to fuck this little midget bitch.
And very few of them would ever talk to them.
And they do, because even on what's that shit called? 20 women versus 20 men. It was a midget chick on there, and it was
a little person.
Yeah, me and my Ray was watching the shit, and that's all it was niggas shooting a shot because they wanted to fuck a midget.
Shows.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you definitely gonna come across.
Yeah, niggas like, yo, can I pick you up?
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
yo, she was like, yo, I don't really like niggas picking me up, but go ahead.
Was it the light-skinned Spanish John?
Yeah. She was like, yo, I don't like people picking me up, but go ahead. And the nigga come over.
And she probably heavy as hell.
Yeah, nigga the nigga like, yo, I got you this, man. It's like a little car. You know, niggas came with all kinds of like little shit.
Little people shit.
Yeah, everybody was just trying to just get at her, man, because she was little.
I couldn't do no little person.
Nah,
it'd be kind of weird. Like
it's like a thing like we was talking about, like that you could just cross off on your list.
Yeah, it's like I'm saying, most of them they would have sex with her, but they would never want to be with her after that.
Right. Because how you gonna take her to the fucking
to what?
to the barbecue, not the barbecue, but like the family barbecue.
You know how you gonna put it right in your backpack?
They're gonna be like, man, you're a daggone child molester. You're a pedophile. That's what it
easy
is.
to get
like,
in.
You really like kids.
Put it right here in your pocket.
You'd be like, I love her. They'd be like, I know you like you say you love her, but you're a liar.
Anybody got no shit with you. You put it right in your pocket. And you be good.
That's everybody now. Like having her walk in with you tall as hell.
That's
she walk in.
That's
and then when y'all have a kid, the kid will be regular size.
Nah, he won't.
Maybe not.
It'll be a
little
person too.
Taking the chance.
Remember that show, Little People? They had regular size kids.
It was regular, yeah. And both of them was
yeah, they regular. And guess what? The dude, the father died. Guess how old he was? Fucking 80.
God damn.
I said, God damn, that nigga was that old?
Yeah. He was a healthy
ass midget. All right, let's go ahead and end it because his eyes dropping shit. He's scrambling and scraping for shit.
Go ahead and end, man.
Hold on, let's end it before you go to the bathroom.
All right,
we done. All right. It's RudeInSpeech, man. We out of here, man.
RudeInSpeech.
God damn. We got Captain. I'm Captain Desire.
Isaiah War.
It's Captain Ariel.
And we are RudeInSpeech, man. We out of here, man. Let's go ahead and take us out, man. Whatever you want, man. I know you got whatever. So just take us out, man. We appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, and share.
Viva la. Stay inside.